Are you motherfuckers ready to start Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair? Cause I certainly fucking am. I fully intended to start this a little earlier, but hey, better late than never. It's a Saturday anyway. I don't mind it being a little late at night. Just... God, I don't think I'm ever gonna get tired of that intro. So, we started Danganronpa 1, I want to say a little bit in the middle of August. Maybe? And my good friend, Mags, has let me, family share her Steam account so that I can play the rest of the series. This is, I believe, the game that has a lot of people's favorite characters in it. Like, a lot of people love Chikai, a lot of people love Mikan, a lot of people love Kamaida, and Ibuki. This is the game I'm a bit more familiar with the cast of, as far as, like, knowing who's who beforehand. Let me get to my live dashboard. There we are. So yeah, Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Let's fucking start this shit.
Danganronpa.
How loud are we on this? I'm slightly louder than the game. This should be fine. I can just turn it down a little bit and then turn it down a little bit in the game. I already set up a profile, but I haven't actually started the game. Oh, never mind. I didn't even start up a profile. Shit. Extras. Alright. Options. I'm just gonna make sure... Let's put everything at the same volume. Just about a little over middle of the road. Reticle speed fast. And turn head bob down. Because that head bob gives me minor motion sickness in every game and it fucks me up. So let's start this shit from the beginning. Let's play it English audio. We're gonna do kind for this playthrough again. Just for LP flow.
Hey,
so let's...
Can you hear me?
That is just Makoto's voice actor, yeah. It's not even a different voice.
Are you okay?
Wait, give me a second. The game is freezing up. There we go.
You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too. Since we
Alright.
suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening?
Nah. I don't understand. Why am I here? What happened? I should try to remember that first. I began to think, disentangling the twisted knots that had formed in my mind. Think. As I gathered the fragments of my scattered memories, I began to piece together what actually happened. That's right. I don't even know the setup for this killing game, so this is actually going to be super fascinating. Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Game start. That day, it wasn't just a typical day for me. It was a day that felt truly significant. And when that long-awaited day finally came, I felt proud in a way I can't really put into words. Felt like I had just become a part of something greater than myself. Does that make sense? Actually, that's exactly what it was like. I was truly in a dream. Hope's Peak Academy. That place was so much more than a school to me. Kids who love to play baseball will long to join the major leagues. Kids who love to play soccer will join a rep team. And ever since I was a kid, I felt the same way about Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. It recruits top students from every imaginable field to inspire hope, and in doing so, shape the future. Whenever Hope's Peak Academy is mentioned, it's only a matter of time before someone says, "If you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life." Just checking stream health. Because now I'm paranoid. And just so you know, it's not a joke or an exaggeration at all. Many of the current leaders of various industries are actually alumni of this school. Well, that's basically what Hope's Peak Academy is. That's basically what Hope's Peak Academy is all about. As they say, it's truly the Academy of Hope. There are 2 criteria you must meet in order to attend this school. 1, you must be a current high school student. 2, you must be the very best at what you do. Unlike other schools, there aren't any entrance exams at this academy. The only way to get in is if the school scouts you itself. That is how Hope's Peak Academy operates. Now, because of the talents of those who are chosen, the students of Hope's Peak Academy are called Ultimates. But even though I'm finally going to Hope's Peak Academy, the school I desired more than anything else, the truth is, my circumstance is a little different from that of my peers. Well, I guess I can put that aside for now. You'll find out soon enough, and it's nothing special we're talking about, I think. Anyway, I guess I should introduce myself first.
I'm not so special that I have to introduce myself. And
Formalities are always a little embarrassing. I actually wanna... Is there any way I can pump up the volume? Open handbook menu. Oh. I can access... Damn it! Okay, I'm gonna have to read everything up until I can actually fix the audio volume, it seems. I didn't expect voices to be that quiet. I'm sorry. Not so special that I have to introduce myself, and formalities are always a little embarrassing. Well, this is what's expected. Guess that's how I should think about it. My name is Hajime Hinata. There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity or a superhero. In fact, instead of calling it admiration, it's more like it's always been a dream of mine. That's why, to feel like a member of society, to become someone I can be proud of, I always wanted to... For that reason alone, I always wanted to... For that reason alone, I always... Always, 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 until now, I never wanted to admit how painfully ordinary I really am. That's why, Hope, I may have admired it talent, individuality, but I have finally forever tried my best. I finally became a true... Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Still, I need to hurry. Because I need to go inside this classroom. Need? What need? No, I should hurry. The fuck? Right, yeah. Because in the last game, the ending is like, hey, the school is destroyed. Was good.
Huh?
Who goes there? Are you feeling all right? You look quite pale. Hey, could you be... You're also a freshman at this school, right?
Then you're all...
See for yourself. We're all freshmen too.
These guys... everyone? The freshmen who were accepted into Hope's Peak Academy? The Ultimates?
I assume freshmen like us have been gathered in this classroom.
Gathered? Hey, why don't you just come inside for now? Yeah, of course. Wait, why am I being so polite? I know they're called the Ultimates, but they're still high school students like me. That's right, first impressions are crucial in moments like this. I need to act more confident. Thus, to hide my nervousness from the others, and while trying my very best to act cool, I stepped inside, closed the door behind me, and sat in an open seat in the back of the classroom. Anyway, it just happened earlier. I wanted to be here, then a classroom door appeared right in front of me. As if I was drawn to it. But how did I walk to this classroom? I don't remember. Something's weird. Excuse me? What is it? Why are we all gathered in the classroom? No one said anything about coming here, so is there like an entrance ceremony or a homeroom happening now? Actually, we were just about to discuss that matter. Discuss?
It's all clear now.
Well, since you were the last student to arrive, let's start the discussion. Ah! This is everyone! How do you know? There are only 16 desks in this classroom, and this guy's the 16th student. It's obvious if you bother to think about it. And just what are we gonna talk about? The reason we're all gathered here in this classroom? First, I need to confirm something. Out of everyone here, is there anyone who actually remembers how they came to this classroom? We all looked around at each other. A surprised look appeared on everyone's face. Not one person raised their hand.
I see.
So before you realized it, you were in this classroom. Then everyone here is in the same predicament.
Very strange.
No matter how you look at it, it's unnatural. Even you stupid-looking ones would agree, right?
What's going on?
It's sure strange. Nobody actually remembers how they came here.
Hey,
Hey, what do you mean stupid-looking?
So in other words,
The moment you set foot on campus, you felt a strange dizziness, and now you're here and you don't know why? That is what I experienced before coming here. Am I correct in assuming that's true of all of you? That happened to me too, but... The dizziness wasn't just me? Everyone felt the same dizziness. That's weird. Even if it's just a coincidence, it feels too good to be true.
naturally.
So you're saying it's not just a coincidence then? Huh?
So in other
Meaning,
words,
we can only speculate who's responsible for this strange phenomenon. Who's responsible? What is it? feels like it's going to get even stranger.
I don't know what you're so worried about, but that doesn't sound like a huge deal.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's a minor problem. Instead of trying to figure out why we're here, we should try to figure out why we can't leave.
Huh? What do you mean we can't leave? Seriously? I watched him rush over to the door and try with all his might to pull it open, but it won't open. I can't open it. Huh? Why?
A little while after I got here, I tried to leave to go take a shit, but that door wouldn't budge at all.
Hey, what's going on?
Even with all my might, I couldn't open it. It'd be absolutely impossible for all of you.
What do you mean you couldn't open it? Why? That's not possible. She's right, it's impossible. Because when I went through the door, it opened normally and it wasn't locked at all. Though I don't understand what forces are at work here. There's no denying that we've all been locked inside this classroom. Locked inside? Wait, what do you mean? I suddenly became aware of how heavy my body felt, as though a feeling of unspeakable dread began settling on my shoulders.
Are we screwed?
Well, maybe we're getting mixed up in something dangerous?
This is...
Or perhaps, doesn't it make more sense to think this is the entrance exam?
The entrance exam? You mean Hope's Peak Academies?
However,
But according to Hope's Peak Academy, no such entrance exam exists.
What?
They say that publicly, but it's possible that this is actually a special entrance exam.
That's wrong.
That's where you're wrong. This is not an entrance exam.
What was that just now?
Hey, bastard.
Hey, fat ass, why'd you make a cutesy voice all of a sudden?
I wouldn't dispute your blunt remark about my weight, but that voice you heard was not mine.
huh?
Then whose is it? It's actually mine.
Who's there? Who are you?
Perhaps.
Sounds like it came from behind the teacher's desk. Behind the teacher's desk?
Hello.
Alright, I see everyone has arrived. Let's begin. Uh-huh.
What is that? It looks like a stuffed animal.
That's right. I am a squeezably soft stuffed animal. Magical miracle girl Usami, aka Usami. I may not look like it, but I am your squeezably soft teacher. Nice to meet you all.
Uh-huh. Am I hallucinating? Am I the only one who's seeing this?
What's going on?
No, I see it too.
What's with this talking chihuahua? That's a chihuahua?
Everyone.
Does everyone here know what a rabbit is? It's a lovable animal that's very fluffy and soft. That's what I am. A singing, dancing, talking rabbit mascot. Hold on, let me process this first. Okie dokie. What do you guys think? I've never met a stuffed animal that can sing, dance, and talk before.
It's probably a remote controlled or something. Don't act like such a pussy over a child's toy. Even if it's remote controlled, doesn't it look too lifelike? It's pretty advanced for a toy.
Stop talking.
Its movements and mannerisms are not the issue. More importantly, based on what it just said, it seems like you know something about our current situation. Of course I do! I'm the lead teacher of this school trip. School trip?
Come on.
Hey, what do you mean school trip? A large group of students go on a chaperone trip with a lead teacher. It's the biggest event of the school year. We're not looking for such a literal answer.
Now let's depart for the fun school trip. Depart? I'm gonna assume this game is gonna be a lot fucking weirder. This is a fucking jam! I couldn't believe my eyes. Not only my eyes, but my brain too. The world just stopped making sense. The classroom collapsed like a stage set, and what appeared before me was blue sky, white clouds, blue sea, white waves. What the hell is this? No matter how I tried to rationalize it, it was abnormal. Clearly unreasonable. Utterly crazy. Blatantly wrong. What? This is a joke, right? Where are we? What's going on? Everyone, please stay calm. There is no reason to panic. See? Look around. Feast your eyes on this beautiful ocean. It's like your heart is being washed clean, isn't it? It washes away everything, even all the bad things. Hold on. Give us the details. Where in the world are we? Where, you ask? Well, obviously, we're out where is better, out where it's better, out where it's wetter. Out by the sea. I understand this is the sea, but what are we doing here? You know, your throat's gonna get hoarse if you keep screaming like that. But we were just at school and now we're by the sea? This is impossible. Please do not worry. The school trip has just started, that's all. But, like, why are we on a school trip all of a sudden? You totally skipped out all the stuff that comes first. Yo, sup, sorry I'm late. Didn't think you would roll right into the next game. Stream was short. That game I thought would be like, maybe an 8-hour. But it's like, oh no, it's just an hour. So like, fuck it, I keep my promises. I bounced from Danganronpa 1 to Lisa the First to Danganronpa 2. So this will probably be a short stream though. But like, we're on a school trip all of a sudden? You totally skipped all the stuff that came first. Wait, she's right, we're supposed to be attending Hope's Peak Academy. Ah, Hope's Peak Academy, I see, you don't say. You guys are feeling unsure about Hope's Peak Academy. Then in that case, please forget about Hope's Peak Academy. That's why we're having a school trip in the first place. Huh? The hell do you mean we should just forget about it? Hey, what are you? Just what are you scheming? What? I'm not scheming anything. I'm just doing this for everyone's sake. I'm praying from the bottom of my heart that hope will grow within everyone's heart. There's nothing dangerous on this island whatsoever, so please, there is no need to worry about it at all.
Wait.
Island? Did you just say island? Yep, and it certainly is beautiful. It was prepared just for us, an island free of other people and danger. I got off an hour ago and noticed notifications. Are you saying this island is uninhabited? Perhaps you just brought us to this uninhabited island to make us kill each other. What? Kill each other? Game, come on. No way! Bloody business like causing violence or inflicting pain is a big no-no on this island. Even the word kill, just saying it horrifies me. Yeah, so scary. Oh, this game is weird.
Then what's this school trip you mentioned? What do you intend for us to do on this island? Alrighty, I shall announce it to everyone right now. While you all relax on this island paradise, you must get along and strengthen your bonds with each other. Also, I may refresh, your voice is ahead of the game, which is jittery. I'm aware that the game is a little jittery. I don't think I can do anything about it. I don't think so. Especially, like, give me a sec, actually. Oh. What the fuck? That's the main rule of this heart-throbbing school trip. Heart-throbbing school trip?
That's right.
Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope and lazing about, you know, free from pain, free from suffering. Truly, this lovey-dovey, heart-throbbing school trip is... everyone's homework! What? What the hell does that even mean? Now then...
Let the heart school trip begin.
It goes without saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. I couldn't follow her words at all. And then, just like that, like a curtain slowly lowering, my mind ground to a halt. Yeah, again, I'm like super familiar with these character designs now. Because like everyone seems to love this cast a lot more than DR1. Which, it makes me kind of curious. Because I'm like, what's so different about it? Because, like, granted, there's some characters that just barely exist. But, like, you know, we all have our Leons. Dangan... Okay. As someone who cosplays Hajime, it is a good cast. Well, it's like, I know someone who cosplays Koichi, a lot of Mikans. There we go.
You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too.
But you know, once the actual gameplay starts up, I'm gonna make sure to,
Are you listening?
I'm gonna make sure to fucking fix the audio the instant the option comes up. Hey, are you sure you're okay? Leave me alone. There's no way I can leave alone someone when they look that pale. White sandy beach, crystal blue ocean. The sun's rays are beaming down on me. The soft, tropical wind brushing my skin. I definitely don't know what's going on. I was supposed to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Why am I at a place like this? This rabbit thing said we're on a tropical island?
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. I have no idea what's going on. That's the only thing I can say with absolute certainty. Mikana and Chikai are really popular because they're waifu material for different reasons. Well, like, to me, aesthetically, they're very, very similar. Like, and I mean body-wise. So, like, also meet the trash bag. I'm actually really pumped to see what the fuck Kamaida's deal is. Cause, like, he's been a meme for years. From fingers in his ass
to just him being meme fodder at conventions, to apparently him being a very fun character. This game might also seal my fate to force me to do a fucking Undertale playthrough. Cause, just to finish the fingers in his ass duology. Either way, let's continue. Welcome to Dangan Island. I will explain the basic controls to you. With the mouse, you can maneuver the reticle on the screen. With the mouse, you can maneuver the reticle on the screen. If the reticle responds, press the left mouse button. Then you can examine that person or object. You can also shift your point of view with the ASWAD keys. Plus, if you press the tab key, you can use a mysterious power to see everything you can examine. The world sure has become super convenient if you're able to do all this from the get-go. Now then, please search this beach thoroughly and progress the story. Alright. I still can't open the handbook menu. I'm gonna assume that I just don't have the required means for it. I guess it makes sense for there to be palm trees on a tropical island. That is a mighty fine palm tree, but now's not the time for me to be impressed by it. There's a TV. Why is there a monitor in a place like this? The screen is blank. What is this being used for? Huh? Is that a camera? A surveillance camera? Are we being monitored or something?
That's not it.
I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I think we're just being watched for our safety. Well, it's a waste of time to think about. Best not worry. What's with this guy? How can he be so calm in a situation like that? Yeah, the handbook doesn't come out for a while. The game seems to be doing much better now. That's good. I also have to... Oh no! Dropped frames detected. Give me a fucking second. What are we doing? What are we doing? Unread notifications. The stream isn't being, like, laggy and... Yeah, I'm frozen. That's what happens when I alt-tab out of the screen. Is the game will freeze for you. Because the game isn't technically running when you alt-tab. Because I had to be like, wait a minute. Either way, is the game stuttering? Are we, like, actually skipping sound? Like, does my voice just fuck up every once in a while, or is it just sometimes the game will look like it freezes up? Because I can make some adjustments soonish. Maybe he's just a chill guy. I like that it actually says what I'm looking at this time around. Your voice doesn't fuck up. Your voice doesn't fuck up, it's purely game audio. Okay, see, that's what happens on my end, too. And it happened in Danganronpa 1, it was just a lot less apparent. The crystal clear, shining blue sea. It's perfect for a tropical island. Just what's going on here? I never wanted anything like this at all.
Hey.
So, how are you feeling? Are you calmed down now? I understand your confusion after everything that's happened. But why don't we start with an introduction? Introduction? I'm Nagito Kamaeda. Nice to meet you. Oh, he's actually the lucky one this time. Ah, along with my introduction, I guess I'll also tell you about my talent so you know why Hope's Peak chose me.
Even if I told you in my case, it's a pretty disappointing talent. Disappointing talent? What do you mean? I'm lucky. What are you talking about? That's not a joke or anything. That's my actual talent. So, is he lucky, or is he the luckster of this year? I'm the ultimate lucky student. At least that's what I'm called anyway. Ultimate lucky student?
You're right.
Okay, yep, that answers the question. Through a countrywide lottery, apparently only one ordinary student is selected at random to attend. Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate lucky student. And that lucky winner just so happened to be me. Chosen by a lottery. Is that really okay? I mean, is luck even a real talent in the first place? How strange.
What happened?
Your face looks troubled. No. I'm not troubled or anything. No, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too.
Someone like
I never thought an average, talentless high school student like me would ever enter Hope's Peak Academy. At first I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it, but they told me they really wanted me to attend. Apparently this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school doesn't fully understand. To research it, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery. Hope's Peak Academy is amazing that they can actually research something as vague as luck. Well, thanks to that luck, a guy like me was able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. So for that, I'm grateful.
this is trouble.
But on the other hand, I feel a little out of place here. Sorry, I have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens. Yeah, I guess that's it for my introduction. Huh, Nagajo Kamaida, huh? Oh, that's like it's programmed into my fucking head. Thanks a lot, fucking Gen Con Danganronpa fans. He doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but he doesn't strike me as a bad guy either.
Hey,
Now then, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm Hajime Hinata. Yeah, see, the game will skip every once in a while. I'm almost certain it's not gonna, like, crash the game or anything, but I'm probably gonna save more. Then, let me ask you a question. What's your ultimate talent? I opened my mouth, but words would not form. Felt my thoughts stalling in my head. As if I opened a book expecting to find words and instead found blank pages. It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. The memory I was trying to recall had completely vanished from my mind. Huh? Without realizing it, my body began to shudder as waves of discomfort began pounding against me.
what happened?
Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I guess I'm still pretty confused about this. Having trouble remembering some things. I understand how your memory might be confused after suddenly getting into a situation like this. I'm sure you'll remember soon once you've settled down. So, I don't think you need to worry about it all that much. You're right.
Yep.
Then, I guess we're done with our introductions for now. Even though I don't know what's going on, I hope we can get along. Oh, other characters I know in this, like Sonya Nevermind is apparently super popular in the fandom. Not exactly cosplays, but the fandom likes her. Hey, did something just beep? What a weird sound. I hastily stuck my hand into my pocket. That's right, a strange mechanical sound right now just definitely came out of my pocket. Fucking side-eye gave me Bakuya vibes. You're right. What the hell is this? It's like a PDA or a smartphone. Why is something like this in my pocket?
Are you okay?
Usami was passing them out earlier, remember? Oh right, you seemed pretty out of it when it was going on. Now that you mention it, I kinda remember, but... what's this? It's an e-handbook! What the... where'd you come from?
I'm so
Oh, did I startle you? I'm terribly sorry. I know how to apologize like a good girl. Anyway, don't you think it's cool? The handbook is absolutely vital for this school trip, so make sure you don't lose it. This device is that important? I've asked everyone to use their e-handbook to gather up all the hope fragments. Hope fragments? By the way, how you like Monami so far? Not enough to gain an opinion. So, like, she's new to me. She's new to me. Hope fragments?
That's right.
On this island, you'll obtain hope fragments as you get along with your classmates. As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll be able to gather more and more hope fragments. Gather hope fragments so that the flower of hope achieves its full bloom. Truly, that is the main purpose of the school trip. Love, love. Hey! She's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears whenever and wherever and whenever she wants. Regardless of who's actually controlling it, it still doesn't make any sense. And what was this about hope fragments? What's her deal? It's like we're in a game or something? Give me a second. Yeah, still can't access the PDA yet. It feels like a game, but it's rather... If this feels like a game, that's rather comforting. That means we aren't going to be in danger right away. You're probably right, but more importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right? So I like this design choice that they made. That when someone is talking to you, the box actually has a completely different color.
Yep.
Then I think it's best if you at least introduce yourself to them. Like, notice how it's kind of transparent here? Now it's a bit more grayed out and harder to see through. So that you can, at a glance, see who's talking. That's also true, but where'd everyone go?
Perhaps.
Maybe they're exploring the island as well? Exploring the island?
Hey,
As long as we're expected to live on this island, we should learn as much as we can about it. For example, what's this island's name? Is there a way to escape? What are the food and living arrangements? So why don't we finish introducing ourselves to the others and explore this island at the same time? I pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone already, but I'll tag along with you. So he's decided to come along with me. Well, I guess that's helpful for me. I know I'd worry if I was left out on my own. So is he gonna be like our Kirigiri this game?
alright.
Shall we get going then? But is this really okay? To feel so relaxed in a strange situation? Perhaps it's the tropical climate? Or is it, what's her name, Usami's fault?
What happened?
What is it, Hajime? Let's get going. Right, got it. At any rate, this isn't a nightmare. I have no idea. If this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it's even started yet. It also goes yellow to blue depending on the time of day, which is nice. Yeah, DR1 did that too, with the blue, yellow, and green. And green was for when the character had no clue what time it was. At any rate, if this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it's even started yet. Sheesh, what kind of nightmare is that? So sorta, it's a bit of an odd partnership, but this is like my companion throughout the game, as far as I should be concerned. You're now able to use your handbook, F1 key, guidelines, report card. Alright, noted. Please check the system page, transcript with F2, just like DR1. Gotcha, gotcha. Pet. Despair meter and hope meter. Huh. Yeah, let's turn background, raise voice to here. Sound effect should be about here. Boom. You know what? Let's put voice to max. Oh my, you know what? And yeah, you have a Tamagotchi, by the way. How important is the Tamagotchi? Is it like levels of ending important? Presence. Okay, so it's just like Danganronpa 1, the map, the report card. Okay, so this has a more organized S-links, or Sakuramochi, and Kusamochi. Pretty things, noisy places. April 28th. Komaeda might actually be the closest Danganronpa character to having my birthday. It's not too important, I think. The people I watched cut it out a lot. I'll keep attention to it. It's a Tamagotchi. I'm a slut for this. Either way. Komaeda.
Perhaps.
Didn't expect him to wobble. Caught me so goddamn off guard. I think everyone else is exploring the island. As long as we're expected to live on this island, we should at least try to learn about it. While we're exploring, we should also finish introducing ourselves to everyone. Yeah, you're right. Leave? Yes. About exploring the island? It appears a map of this island has been installed onto this e-handbook. If you use this, you should be able to find everyone quite easily.
Actually.
To be honest, before I arrived at the school, I did some research about everyone on the internet. The voices are still, like, I feel like the music is overpowering it. Let's keep it at a 3. And again, with the Komaeda thing, I think he's more of a Byakuya than a Kirigiri. He tends to be more helpful than Byakuya, though. Byakuya was a genius. You kidding me? To be honest, before I arrived at the school, I did some research about everyone on the internet. I haven't learned everything about everyone yet, but I'm pretty sure I can give you some helpful info. Wait, you can research stuff like that on the internet? Wait, you don't know? The school is so popular, there are message boards online dedicated to talking about its students. Then, was I also... I don't recall seeing your name there. I probably overlooked it. Well, it's not your fault that you can't really remember. I'm sure my name was mentioned on there. It's not a mistake I was accepted into Hope's Peak Academy.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll help out too. Why don't we begin making our introductions? Okay. Yeah, you're right. So first I need to introduce myself to everyone else on the island, then... Oh, I should apologize. There was something I forgot to tell you. If you look on the map on your e-handbook, you will be able to see where everyone is. You can also instantly travel to any location displayed as Go. Also, when you travel to a point with an exclamation mark, the story will progress. It's super convenient. Now then, let's go. Travel on the island can be done through this screen. You can move with the ASWAD keys, you can run by holding shift when you move. If you press Q and E, you can also instantly move to the next area. When the reticle responds, you can go inside places by pressing left mouse. You've probably realized it by now that we happen to have your very own pet in your handbook. Your pet grows based on the number of steps you take, so try walking to places instead of using the map jump. When you finish raising the pet, there may be a small reward. Oh, it's a side-scroller. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so the pet was to give an incentive to actually care about the whole pet scenario. Oh, you get to run now. You could run before. The ranch. Also, hey, look at those blue textures. Those are unfinished and buggy. Hotel. Like, you can tell where the transparency got fucked up. Ooh. Oh, it's a little baby. Chibime. Huh. Until next growth. Cool. But now you can see yourself run. I kinda wish I didn't. This looks bad. Like,
I know this was a PSP and Vita game, but I'd rather be in first person. Airport. Okay, so it just loops. Gotcha. Hajime, it looks like if we can It looks like if we go across this bridge, we can reach another island not far from here. Is it safe? That's what we're gonna find out, right? If it's not safe when we get there, then what will you do? I like these screen wipes, though. I like them a lot. Each area has people in it, by the way. Yeah, I know. I just want to know what I'm looking... I want to know what I'm up against, basically. Alright. So this is probably going to be unlocked as the game progresses. Also... Yikes! Like, this is probably a better Danganronpa, but this is not good. Like, I can be fine with some of these textures being kind of pixelated and weirdly transparent. Hajime goes over foreground objects. Did Spike Chunsoft just go, yeah, the QA testers didn't care though? Like, this game feels like it needs a patch. Again, the game is probably a really good Danganronpa. I don't know about anything else. Let's just keep running. I don't think that was meant to be, right? Like... Jabberwock Park. Let's go to the park first. Let's go to the beach. Ninja. Yeah, no, it's... I have instincts that tell me to look over things if things look buggy. Like, I wasn't talking about how the entire time there was some weird screen tearing in the trial gameplay of DR1. So I'm just gonna assume that the rest of the series is gonna be really well written, but the actual game is constructed with paper clips and yarn. I'm just gonna assume that. So this is a park.
This is
a park surrounded by the ocean. Feels so nice. Such a laid-back attitude, but if we weren't in a situation like this, I'd probably be enjoying some lazy sunbathing myself. If being the keyword. How are your instructions going? I'd like to inform you of another feature. I vaguely remember the foreground being semi-transparent. Oh well. It's like... I just wish that that wasn't there as a performance thing. It feels weird. I'd like to inform you of another feature. You may have already noticed it, but you have a level assigned to you. It's displayed in the top right corner of your screen. Your level increases by performing various actions, such as walking, examining, and talking to others. Every time you level up, you will become stronger than you were before. Yeah, your outlook is probably the way to go. It's actually, from me beta testing a lot of games. And me actually, like, sending emails and private messages and Twitter notifications to various developers saying, like, hey, your game's kind of busted. Here's a bug list. Here's a free bug report from me to you. Like, Oxenfree, one of my favorite games of the past couple years, had a really nasty bug where you would just get stuck on certain parts of the level. It was kind of weird. And I'm like... And I got a hold of the people who made the game, and I'm like, hey, so there's this bug. It is potentially game-breaking. Please fix it if you can. I don't know if it's been patched since. Number of skills you can equip will also increase, so try your hardest to level up often.
What do you want?
This guy's presence is overwhelming. He doesn't seem very approachable. Even his body is overwhelming.
Hey.
Hey, Byakuya. Have time for a small introduction? Introduction? Come on, Hajime. Hello. My name is Hajime Hinata.
My name is Byakuya Togami.
Ultimate affluent progeny. So he's the same... I'm done. That's it, right? Back off. I can tell this guy's thumbing his nose at me. Well, I suppose that's Byakuya for you. What do you mean?
Actually,
This guy is particularly special, even by ultimate standards. He's next in line to inherit his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already begun managing the business operations, and his net worth is, well, enormous.
how admirable.
It's completely accurate to call him the ultimate affluent progeny. He's the epitome of exceptional. It's like a manga origin story. Fat Togami, I missed you so. Do they explain what happened? Because I'm curious. You there. Hajime, was it? Eh? Tell me, why did Hope's Peak Academy choose you? What is your ultimate talent? Well, the thing is, I honestly can't remember.
What?
You don't remember. Apparently he lost his memory due to shock. He can't really remember much. How foolish. Only until real late game, don't worry about it.
Yes.
I do believe we have finished talking. How much longer do you intend to stand there?
Listen.
Move along. That's the only thing you skinny types are good at, it seems. Let's just leave, Hajime. Yeah, sure thing. His build and that overwhelming aura of refinement just pushes people away. Is that what it means to be the ultimate affluent progeny? Alright, so we get the first pip of S-Link. Noted. Just as I thought, a blank screen. It doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is it? It's a bronze statue of various animals. Plus, it's pretty huge.
Amazing.
Wow, what a grand statue. Yeah, it's grand, but isn't it also, like, kind of creepy?
What?
You think so? I think it looks splendid. I mean, look at it. It probably symbolizes the whole island. Sure is grand. Silent symbol, huh? Even if we were being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the same. It's not really a good feeling. Hi, Yuffie. What's up, girl? Come to nuzzle my leg. I know. You hate everyone but me. So you come to see me. Alright. Oh, but, okay, but that's just on a tripod. Your point? It's also upside down. But that's, you can easily just take it. Yeah, but extreme violence is prohibited. Be considerate of each other and work. Be considerate of each other and work together to obtain hope fragments. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with the island's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity. Lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to the rules made if the student violates a rule. There is literally no rule saying you can't pick it up and take it. But why would you want to? Oh, its despair meter is filling. I gotta clean the poop. This soundtrack fucking slaps. Amateur and porn hour, here we come.
There doesn't seem to be a rule about fucking. That's for sure. This is an airport, right? So those things over there must be airplanes? Couldn't we just use those planes to escape the island? Bitch, do I look like I know how to fly a plane? Well, I do. Vaguely. Kinda. Kinda. I understand how to fly video game airplanes. But do you? Nah, that's impossible. If they were damaged, I could fix them, but it looks like those planes are just for show. Just for show?
Man.
The engines have been completely removed. Nothing I can do about that. Wait, completely removed? Whoever brought us to the island must also have done that, right? The same person who's controlling that stuffed animal Usami. But who is doing that? And why did they bring us to school in the first place? I mean, we are being recorded, have to get everyone's S-links, etc. Also, my boy. Yeah, everyone seems to love Koichi. Why'd they bring us to the island in the first place? And how did they do it? The more I think about it, the less sense it makes.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You and me haven't been introduced yet, right?
Name's Kazuichi Soda. I'm the ultimate mechanic. Nice to meet ya.
Okay, that explains your getup. He's horrible, but great. Good. As expected from someone called the Ultimate Mechanic, Kazuichi is a savant when it comes to fixing machines. If he says it's impossible to fix this plane, it is truly beyond repair.
Hey.
Even so, to actually remove the engine, whoever's keeping us here must have planned this to a T. You think so too, huh? Doesn't that seem pretty strange to you?
That was close.
Yeah, that's pretty strange, but I think it's an acceptable level of strange, you know? Huh?
I mean...
Well, think about it. It's not like we're being forced to do something dangerous or anything. That was mentioned in the safety precautions of the school trip. Remember? The school trip guidelines written in the e-handbook? I literally just checked these. Extreme violence is prohibited. Be considerate. Littering is illegal. Lead teacher cannot directly interfere.
For now.
Looks like we're being kept safe, so why wouldn't this be any other school trip? There's nothing dangerous on this island. Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope. Just as Usami said earlier, it seems these rules are in place to help us do that. Are you saying you believe what that thing told us? She forced us to come here, you know.
But...
Don't be such a pessimist. You should look at the situation with a bit more hope, you know? Optimism is essential for people who live satisfied lives. Yuffie. Yuffie. Hi, girl.
That's right.
Well, I guess it's okay if we just enjoy the vacation and see how the whole thing plays out, right? If you stare closely at that strange-looking bunny girl, she might start looking pretty cute. Actually kind of jealous how carefree he's being right now. Level 1 of the S-Link. Before talking to Robot Man, let's investigate. To go so far as to completely remove the plane's engine. Do they want to keep us here that badly? For what purpose? The fuck? Even if we're being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the same. It's not really a good feeling. What's over here? Just as I thought, a blank screen. Doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is it? Also, let's make sure our pet hasn't shit itself again. There we go. Stop right there. If you value your life, do not come any closer. Huh? Huh. I said stay back. Oh, very well. I shall accept that courage of yours. What is this guy talking about? Would you like to know my name?
Others may see your courage as recklessness. However, I welcomed it. In honor of your courage, I shall reveal to you my name. May you never forget it as long as you live. You may call me Gundam Tanaka. Remember it well, for it is the name that one day ruled this world.
My wizard boy who's the best at animal fucking? What? Now I gotta finish this game. Ultimate breeder. Oh, animal fucking like that animal fucking. Rule this world? He's kidding, right? He's actually serious. That's pretty out there.
Let me ask.
Now then, it is my turn to ask questions. Whose master are you? Huh? Which tribe did you make your pact with? Answer me. What do you mean pact? Answer me now. I shall cast. I love him. Though I shall cast you into a watery grave once you do. But then it's best if I don't answer.
Perhaps.
I think he's asking if you used to have a pet. Pet? No, the only animal I've taken care of was a hermit crab who we passed around in elementary school.
Impossible!
Ah, so, a mere insect. Ha! Your magic essence caps at a lowly 5. Trash. Really? Is it wrong to call trash trash? Trash like you should not dare to speak with one as grand as me.
My name is
Who do you think I am? I am the great and powerful Gundam Tanaka, supreme overlord of ice. But, hold on a minute. Something strange just came out of your scarf.
This is the
Taming evil by myself. Taming evil by using myself as a bed. Truly, this is the secret art of Tanaka's empire. It's like something you'd see in a nature show. I guess he totally fits the bill of ultimate breeder. So that name also fucked with me when I heard it out of context, because I know about people's weird fucking fetishes. So when I heard ultimate breeder, I'm like, wait, what? And you said animal fucking, and I'm like, wait, what? And I never connected the dots to, oh, he breeds animals. One of my 4 dark divas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk Junpei, has this to say. We are not used to going easy on our enemies, so don't make us angry. You wouldn't like us when we're angry. That's a fucking Gehrman laugh. Or like a Gascoigne. Yeah, I know he seems a little odd, but apparently he did splendidly as a member of the breeding club. The what? I've heard he can tame any animal and even managed to succeed at proliferating an endangered species. Rumor has it he can speak to animals. Well, that's probably just a joke. Speak with animals? Well, he's certainly eccentric enough in that regard. I mean, there's no way a normal person would attempt to raise hamsters inside their own scarf. So is that everything in here? Then I'm Audi 5000. Rocket Punch Market. I just noticed that one of the hamsters has a cut ear. I noticed that too. Yeah, see, we're getting the game stuttering again. So this is a supermarket. It's pretty big. If we're on a tropical island, does that mean we're in international waters?
You're right.
Thanks to this place, we don't need to worry about food and other necessities for a while. For a while?
Well,
It's just a figure of speech. There's no guarantee anything here is edible. What if all the stuff is poisoned?
what?
You certainly are the skeptical type. I want 5 of those cola. Yeah. Yeah, same. I just want soda. Gotta cut that out of my life, though. But, like, I love soda. Of course I am. Even the supermarket is strange. Look around. We're in a gigantic supermarket and there's nobody else here except us. Well, that can't be helped. Didn't Usami say this island is uninhabited? That's exactly my point.
What happened?
It's nothing. She's staring at me funny. You know, I'm sorry. Why is she crying?
Hajime.
I can make a shit ton of rum and coke with that. You see, you say this, but whiskey and coke is 10 times better. Fight me. I will stand my ground on this. Bullying a girl. Not cool, Hajime. I didn't do anything. So your name is Hajime. It's okay with you. May I please remember your name? Of course, I wouldn't mind you remembering it, but my name is Mikan Suzuki. Okay.
From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along.
Ultimate Nurse. Well, that'd explain everything.
Well,
You know. My mind is drawing a blank from nervousness. Oh, she's just my anxious little baby. I love her. She's great. And I went through all the trouble of preparing 5,000 different topics to discuss after introductions. That seems excessive. It's okay if you take your time and remember slowly. We'll wait as long as it takes. We'll wait for you forever if that's what it takes. Isn't he just putting more pressure on her? Well, I guess I'll ask you since I won't get anywhere asking her, so what's her deal? Mikana's the ultimate nurse. If you ever get injured, you'll need her help, so it's best if you can get along with her right now. If you get wounded and don't treat it, there's a good possibility you'll get an infection and die. Don't say something that's so morbid so naturally. God! Okay. So, I feel rude staring at fucking Kamida. His wrist makes me nervous. I don't understand what it is, but his wrists make me really goddamn nervous. I'm sorry for laughing so suddenly. It's just, I can't help it. I'm just so happy I can't remember the last time I made any friends. Not that you actually want to be friends with me. So sorry I said something so presumptuous. I'll do anything you say, just please don't hate me.
Man.
Bullying a girl. Not cool, Hajime. Seriously, why does this keep happening? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh. She's but a little baby. So these are military goods, huh? They even carry night vision goggles. His wrist should have a bone bump being so skinny, but it doesn't. Maybe? Hence it might look odd. No, there's something about his whole wrist to hand area that makes me really uncomfortable, and I don't get it. Can't believe the supermarket even sells stuff like this. It's a surfboard. That being said, I'm not in the mood for water sports. Nah, not touching that one. Looks like a vending machine, but doesn't seem to accept money. Do I have to use some type of coin? That's one big cola bottle. Better go flat before you'd even finish drinking it. Also, he has slightly yaoi hand syndrome in that Sprite. Maybe. He just looks odd. He's a crackhead of a man. Even if we're being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the same, and that's not really a good feeling.
Peeking! Peeking! Hello!
Oh, hi! Who are you? I'm Hajime Hinata.
Hello!
Hello. Your tension is super low. You feeling alright?
Oh!
Oh, that's right. Introductions are a go-go. I...
Neo, da! Put it together and what do you get? Ibuki Miyota!
I love her. She's such a train wreck of character design, but I love her so much. She's like the bizarre Yuri Han. Maybe? Alright, introductions are finished. More importantly, check out this bombastic supermarket.
I see.
They got hamburger, ramen noodles, chili beans, bratwurst pasta, ooh, melons.
No
Americans,
problemo.
Chinese, Mexicans, Germans, Italians, and even people from Yabari would shop here. The fuck is that nose?
Yahoo!
Man, I'm getting hella stoked. I'm 31 flavors of stoked for all this deliciousness. And when I get excited, I get hungry-mungry. I don't understand it myself, but when I get why do I get hungry when I'm excited? Why do I get excited when I'm hungry? Human body sure is a mystery. That energetic young lady is known as the ultimate musician. She used to play guitar in an all-girl band. That was super... She used to play guitar in an all-girl band that was super popular with other high school girls. Apparently their hit single, After School Poyoyan Hour, sold over 1 million copies. Super popular all-ghoul high school band. That sounds familiar. God damn it, tripping over cords. Let me just... Close and stick, close and stick. I love my close and stick. There we go. Due to creative differences, she left the band to pursue a solo career. Creative differences?
Oh my!
Are you interested? But you could hear me? Duh. Ibuki's a musician after all. Like Schubert, Bach, Edison, Van Gogh, Perez, and Senna, I, too, am an awesome musician. Wait. So you're saying you have really good hearing? Wait, most of those people you mentioned weren't even musicians at all. Don't sweat the details. She's the best. How can you not love her? I may be making snap judgments, but this is a good first impression. Yo, a question. Do you think Maya's... What do you think Maya's jacket texture is like? Cheesecloth. I think it's cheesecloth that's been painted. Because it looks like something you get off of a cheap Chinese site like AliExpress that has a really bad fabric that tears kind of easy. So you gotta be really careful. Either way, yeah, you say denim, I don't. It's either that or canvas, maybe. I don't think canvas jackets exist. Wow, this is a pretty nice hotel.
Perhaps.
The Hotel Mirai, huh? Looks like it's named for the Japanese word for future. When we were told to live on this island, I was worried we'd have to, like, pitch a tent or something.
Glad.
If we can live in a grand hotel like this, I don't think we'll have to worry about being comfortable. Comfort isn't an option here. Comfort isn't an option here. We don't even know why we're being forced to live on this island. How can you just accept this? You're way too excited about living here.
Hey.
Well, it seems obvious that this area would make a good base, so why don't we look around for a bit? Why is this guy so calm? It's like he doesn't think the situation's a big deal at all. Has he been through a lot of trauma or something? I wonder. An apple will be displayed if you press the tab key. I said tab key. Don't make me repeat myself. Okay, so you move kinda slow in the first person, but it's a lot more manageable. Let's see. This cottage seems like a makeshift hotel guest room. So we don't get to live in the hotel, but we get to live in like cool little houses. This is probably like, I'm willing to wager that the hotel has some interesting stuff to it. Who the hell are you? Don't talk all friendly and shit to... Oh. Who the hell are you? Don't talk all friendly and shit to me, dumbass. This guy is really this guy's already in a crappy mood. What are you looking at? You got something you want to say, bastard?
Now.
Relax, Fujihiko. We're only here to introduce ourselves.
Huh?
What? Introduce yourselves? See, you haven't been properly introduced to each other, right?
Name's Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Just so we're clear, I don't plan to act friendly and shit with you guys.
Who is this sassy little twink? Even though he's got a baby face, he's also incredibly rude. Fuyuhiko is a high school student, heir to the Kuzuryu clan. The Kuzuryu clan. Don't tell me, he's...
Yep.
I'm sure you at least heard of them before, right? The Kuzuryu clan is the largest criminal syndicate in the nation, with a membership surpassing 30,000.
How admirable.
Which means he's the ultimate Yakuza. The heir to a Yakuza clan. Then it's the Kuzuryu clan, no less.
Actually...
By the way, mentioning his baby face around him is expressly forbidden, so you better be careful. He'll run out of fingers before he's done with you. That was close. I nearly lost all my fingers. Nagito, you're like my savior or something. You're just exaggerating. Guess not.
Hey, bastard!
If we're all done here, how about you dumbasses make like a tree and fuck off? He's probably gonna grow to be a fun character. He seems like a delight at parties.
Hey!
Hey, aren't you the guy who was squatting on the bench earlier and burying your face in your arms? Yeah?
You are a boy.
Hey, you gotta keep it together, you know? At times like this, it's the boys' job to keep the girls safe. You're right.
Yeah.
Did you want me to introduce myself? I haven't done it yet, right? Let's see.
I'm Mahiro Koizumi. I'll be counting on you from now on.
I know some people like her, too. If she's the person I think she is. Because there's someone in Danganronpa who's like a short-haired redhead that wears like witch hat, apparently. Meet Miss... Oh, then she'll be insufferable, won't she? My hero is known as the ultimate photographer. She has a promising future as a photojournalist. I'm not an expert on photography, but I hear she's a young photographer who has won numerous awards. Nah, witch hat's V3. Alright, gotcha. Like, I know that people like to make porn of that character. That's about it. On that note, she's known for her skill at taking pictures of people. The ultimate photographer, huh? Well, there's a camera hanging from her neck. Kind of assumed that already. She's not as bad.
Aww.
That's good. Honestly, I'm a little relieved. You guys seem decent enough. Wait, decent? Well, there's a lot of weirdos here. I can't tell if they're really ultimates or just, like, insane. Wait, what, really? Look. Twitter is a fun place when you've been on it for as long as I have. And make friends with the people that you make friends with. So, you know, that's not good. Look, I'm not gonna sweat the details, cause like, you know, ultimately, it's Danganronpa. These characters are gonna be fan service to shit no matter what. It's one of those points where the game portrays it. So I can't blame the fandom. Not that much.
I'm eager to get along with everyone so we can get off this island, but I'm worried things don't go well. Wouldn't go well. Get off this island? What do you mean?
Huh?
Huh? You don't know? That's what the stuffed animal Usami was saying. After you finish collecting all the hope fragments that you learned from getting along with everyone,
Come on!
this joke of a school trip will be over, and we can all leave the island together. I mean, I don't doubt it. She is very much a lolly mentally and physically in a way, and she throws me off. So it just throws me off a bit. I'm going to ignore that she is a lolly because I do not know her age, but I do know people like petite women. So it could be one of those. That she's just petite and a certain amount of people like that. This joke of a school trip will be over and we can all leave the island together. That's all we have to do and get home? That true? Did she really mean that?
Jeez.
Hey, you should be paying closer attention. This is like really important.
Hey,
Well, Hajime. Well, Hajime, now that you know this, you must feel a little relieved, right? As long as we live here peacefully, we'll be able to leave the island soon enough. So there's no reason for you to act so panicky. Even so, what's the reason? Why do we have to do something like this? I mean, to go through all the effort of bringing us here so that we can all live together and get along doesn't make any sense.
but
I may not know why we're here, but that's all we have to do to go home, then that's all there is to it.
I'm glad.
Overall, I'm glad. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. Not a big deal. Really? We're told on a school trip without any warning that we're taken to a place like this. And we're told to forget about Hope's Peak Academy. Is he sure this isn't a big deal?
Hey!
Eh?
You...
Don't me. What about your introduction? I've been waiting for, like, forever, you know. Sorry. I'm Hajime Hinata. It's nice to meet you, too. I see. Hajime Hinata, huh?
Too bad.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I've already made a mental note to remember you as Unreliable Hajime.
You better do your
It's
best.
gonna be tough for you to change my mind. You better man up and try harder to do your best. I see you're whipped already, Hajime.
Got it?
I'm talking to both of you. You better man up and do better. Got it? Alright. Ultimate Abrasive Con. Nice.
Hajime,
Hajime, don't you think it'd be best if we looked around here some more? Yeah, you're right. Hotel lobby?
Hajime.
Yep. Nagito Kamada. Exactly. Yeah, like, nah, man, I felt tingling on my finger. I thought it was a mesquite. Well, speaking of mosquitoes, that's why my room is still hot, even though air is circulating. I haven't created a wind chamber. There we go. Or wind tunnel. There we go. Can't have this dude. Ooh, what about him? He's just a JoJo reference. That's just Josuke. That's right. You haven't told me your name.
Hello,
My name.
I am the ultimate team manager, Nekomaru Nidai.
I'm probably not gonna be yelling as him that often. Mostly so not to throw off my voice. Hello? I'm Hajime Hinata.
Your voice is
Hold
too
it right there! Your voice is too soft. Let your voice rise from the bottom of your stomach. I'm Hajime Hinata? No, you can be louder than that. Do it again. My name is Hajime Hinata. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I am Nekomaru Nidai.
Don't forget it, even if you go to hell. I am the ultimate team manager, Nekomaru Nidai. You don't need to repeat your name so much. I won't forget it. I agree to your terms. He sure is boisterous. It's not just his voice, but his whole body seems loud. I have to...
Oh, if I throw out my voice because of this goddamn series, it's your guys' fault.
Yep.
Nekomaru Idai is known as the ultimate team manager.
The ultimate team manager? So he's not on a team, he just manages one?
Nope.
He's not just a team manager. After all, he's an ultimate. He's traveled to numerous towns and played an active role in various sports clubs, managing their teams. For instance, he led some high school rugby team full of delinquents to victory in the national playoffs. He also rescued a baseball club on the verge of being shut down and led them to national victory as well. Rumor has it he's even training that famous Japanese pitcher who plays in the American League. Wait, if that's true, he totally deserves to be called the ultimate team manager, but... This is where I tell you to remember to drink your tea. I have bottled water, and that's about it. We have no tea in this house right now. But with a build like this, he better be off playing on a team instead of managing it. Level up. I like that there's a progression system, even if it hits me as kind of superfluous, if that makes sense. This cottage seems like a makeshift hotel guest room. It has your face on it, dipshit. Who are my neighbors? The fun people. Wait, are these all the girls? Ah. Okay. That it is. No, but here's the thing about tea. I can also do the same with, like, lemon water. Or just water. Really, if you're a voice actor, you should just know your limits. Like, if I notice my voice is starting to go, I will just have to end the stream. Even if it's a bit premature. This looks like a ranch. So there aren't many animals around.
Right?
Aw, you found it out! You again? Seriously, where do you keep appearing from? I can show up anywhere, anytime. The system allows me to appear anywhere on the island.
Ta-da!
It's all thanks to the handy-dandy magic stick. Magic stick, huh? Is she talking about the toy she's holding? Let me... worry about it. Am I back? Am I back? That I am. Let me make sure. Okay. Yes, you are. Okay, sorry. So I found out about this a couple days ago. My microphone cord, and I'd like to preface this with, this cord is like 4 to 5 years old. It's a bit fidgety. But, can you guys give me a second? I have to use the bathroom really bad. Don't worry about it. I'll be right back. Taking like 3 minutes. I'm back. I also came back with snacks. That's why I said I'd be a couple minutes, maybe. I always measure things in minutes, just in case. I'm about to meet the biggest bitch in the game. I sure hope so. Magic stick, huh? Is she talking about that toy she's holding? Still, I am quite troubled. A ranch without any moo-moos is like a soccer team without any balls. You might want to rephrase that.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, just leave it to me and my handy-dandy magic stick.
Bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi. Bibbidi bibbidi, bobbidi bobbidi.
Hmm?
Boo! Turn into a moo cow.
What the shit? What? A huge success. What was all that just now? A chicken changed into a cow?
That's not it.
Nah, it's probably some sort of trick or illusion. I bet it was set up before we got here. So she was probably trying to make us happy, but I guess it led to the opposite effect on you, Hajime. A trick? An illusion? Well, if you think rationally, it makes sense. Chicken can't just change into a cow. That's illegal. Messing with living things like that is just not cool, you know? Her?
Squish, squish.
What's this kid doing? She's sitting down and she keeps pressing her finger onto the floor with all her strength. Are you okay? I haven't introduced myself yet, right? My name is Hajime Hinata. Hmm?
I'm Hiyoko Sayanji.
Ultimate traditional dancer. Oh, I love her. I love her design.
Squish, squish.
I also love her kimono. She doesn't stop pressing her finger onto the floor. Seriously, what's she doing? And her appearance and voice are so young. I can't believe she's actually a high school student.
Actually,
Hiyoko's talent has made her known as the ultimate traditional dancer. As a rookie, the Japanese dance industry expects a lot from her. She's already performed overseas many times. It seems her performances are popular among young audiences, which is rare in the Japanese dance industry. Well, then again, her fans are mostly men. It's probably because she looks so young. Her fans probably all have the same niche or something.
Squish, squish.
Hey, what exactly are you doing?
Hmm?
I'm squishing! Squishing what?
Mr. Ant.
Of course, I'm squishing lots of Mr. Ants! Come again? If you squish their tummies just right, it makes this awesome sound.
Hey, you.
Wanna do it together? Hell no! Aw, okay. You wuss. That kid, her attitude doesn't match her appearance at all. You say biggest bitch in the game. I am sold. Usami Corral, huh? Guess it's a ranch. How can that rabbit own a ranch in the first place? Well, I shouldn't think too hard about it anyway. I know you would be. She's a sassy, like... Okay, so I have this thing. I love sassy, smaller people. Like, not... If you liked Celeste, you like her. Oh. Oh, she's that kind of bitch. She's 100% that bitch. Based on appearances, it looks just like a regular run-of-the-mill cow. What kind of trick is changing a chicken into a cow, anyway? Like, no. I really, really like sassy short people because they're the meanest motherfuckers around, and I love someone who can talk shit like a champ.
tropical bird. That's what I should call it, right? I have no idea what's going on anymore. She has a tad more sass, yeah. Yeah, like, I can see getting into a shit-talking match between her, and it sounds like fun.
Yo!
Hey, who are you dudes? It's nice to finally meet you. I'm Hajime Hinata. Gotcha. Who's this other dude?
What?
What? Haven't we already met? I'm sorry. I pretty much suck at remembering names, and I met so many interesting characters already. I'm Nagito Kamaida. If you can, please don't forget my name again.
Yo!
Yo,
the name's Akane Owari. Nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet you, Boobs Mackenzie. Your boob contour doesn't match with your actual shirt.
Well...
Akane is known as the ultimate gymnast and an all-around super athlete. Rumor has it she's a wild troublemaker, but her athletic ability is off the charts. However, her basics and fundamentals are all over the place, so her gymnastic routine is mostly improvised. If she's in her groove, she performs splendidly, but if she's not, she loses interest and switches it up. How self-centered. No matter how you cut it, she definitely sounds like a troublemaker. Even so, she's called the ultimate gymnast for a reason, so her performance must be amazing to see. I can't visual her as a normal high school student. I mean, she's got the physique of an Olympic athlete.
What?
Huh? Don't tell me you.
No one expected.
Oh, I get it. So you have a thing for sexy bodies, huh? You're being really loud. I know you're doing that on purpose. So, is Hajime just kind of a little bitch about things? Because, like, the normal response would be, you said it, not me. Just as I thought, a blank screen. Doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is it? Even if we're being monitored for our own safety. Leave this place. Let's clean up some shit. Who have we not met? Hold on. Where are they? Is there anyone new here? You know what? Miss Jigglytit's physical body would be annoying for gymnastics, as someone once upon a time did it. No, I believe you. In? Let's go, then? Alright, I guess we just didn't take the... Also, that's why you wear a sports bra. I know that doesn't always do it, but like, sometimes you gotta. Yeah, even the inside of this place looks grand too. If this really was a normal school trip, I'd be smiling right now. But why are we the only ones in this hotel?
Now.
It's an uninhabited island, it can't be helped. For an uninhabited island, the hotel looks really well kept. It seems electricity won't be an issue. What in the world is going on with this island?
State your business.
Hope so it's not perfect for that level of boobs. Well, I just want to introduce myself, if that's alright with you. An introduction?
Understood.
Understood. I don't mind. I'm Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you.
My name is Peko Pekoyama. It is nice to meet you too.
She looks like I was gonna say, she looks like she could kick my ass, and I see her ultimate, and I'm like, oh, that's why.
Actually,
It helps, but it's not perfect for that level of boobs. True. True. At the same time, if it doesn't bother her, it doesn't bother her. I'd imagine. Like, fucking... All I'm saying is she ain't no Tifa. That's all I gotta say. This dignified-looking woman is known as the ultimate swordswoman. It's hard to believe someone with a cute name like Peko Pekoyama would be so skilled with a blade. I've heard she's a kendo master and that most adult men can't even stand a chance against her. Well, there's definitely something up with her. Her eyes are really intense.
It appears.
If what the rabbit says is true, we are expected to live together on this island. So, he says her eyes are really intense. There's a reason for that, and as someone who fight, or used to, it is still an instinct to always be looking around the room and always keep an eye on people. Shit like their hands, shit like their stance. Just in case. I know for a fact that's what she's doing. Because that's how I look at things. She might actually be a favorite character of mine because I can relate to her, probably. Maybe. Maybe. Pekka looks like Kirigiri and Celeste's love child. Oh, you mean the thing I would totally not mind seeing? Mm-hmm. I still think Celeste and Kirigiri makes a really aesthetically pleasing couple. I'm not even saying as like a, oh, they get along so well. No, I'm thinking purely for aesthetic. That light lavender and the dark black and crimson would look really good. If what this rabbit said is true, we are expected to live together on this island. Yeah, you're right. It is necessary for men and women who live together to respect each other. Don't try anything inappropriate. I prefer not to kill anyone. Wait, kill? Isn't that sore on your back made of bamboo? That can still totally murder someone. Though it may seem impossible to kill someone with this, a misaimed blow can be fatal. Well, an aimed blow can be fatal too. I'll keep that in mind. There's some girl playing an arcade game and she looks completely absorbed by it. Hajime, you haven't properly introduced yourself to her either, right? Yeah, you're right. She seems really focused on her game, but I guess I should try to talk to her. Excuse me, I'd like to introduce myself.
Hey!
Sorry, I must have been a little too focused on my game. A little? Are you sure about that? Let's see. Oh, right. Introductions. Got it.
I'm Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer. Video games are my hobby, and I'm a fan of all genres. Nice to meet you.
She's just really cute. Like, visually I can identify. Okay, gamer, without it going overboard. I'm Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you too. Yep, totally. Seems like this conversation is going rather slow. Well, she is gaming right now.
Well?
It's more like... I'm the kind of person who has to gather my thoughts before I can start talking. Oh my god. I've never been more painfully reminded of that's why my speech is fucked up. Ow.
I feel fucking wounded. It's not even aggressive. I just felt that in my soul. Like, I can't talk well unless I've already prepared everything I want to say in my head. Especially when I'm meeting new people. Well, if I get used to them, I can usually talk a little faster. She still focuses on her game, and she hasn't looked at me at all. She may be the ultimate gamer, but how can she play video games at a time like this? How can you sit there and eat pizza? Aww.
Sleepy.
I'm sorry. She's adorable. So, this is the hotel restaurant.
Amazing!
It's enormous. We could easily hold a banquet here. It has this kind of tropical, open country feeling. Open? Even though we're stuck on this island? Are we really stuck here? What else could it be?
Sorry.
Oh, well, let's finish introducing yourself first. The moment you're playing your convo in your head, then finally go to the convo, it doesn't go as planned, and you just break down. That's why... Okay. So to people who talk to me and think I am being disrespectful with my, yeah, okay, that is because I am comprehending. Like, I am fucking comprehending what you're saying. I have no response because the conversation is deviated so hard that I'm off track now. Oh well, let's finish introducing ourselves first. Look, there are two people talking over there. That's right, I'm having a hard time because it's full of poison. It really sucks. Speaking of which, it'd be great if you could use your mouth to suck it out. Poison? I see. But, hey, do you guys have a moment? Whoa! Denied. Denied?
Good day.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. Hello, my name is Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you too. She looks like Celeste's kid. If I would say anyone had any relation to Celeste, through like blood, her.
Hello there.
Why, hello there. You must be the new guy.
My name is Teru Hanamura. On the streets, I'm known as the ultimate cook.
What about in the
But
sheets?
Could you guys call me the ultimate chef instead? It has more of a big city flavor to it, you know?
Oh my god. Let me check something. Let me check something. Let me fucking Google something. I have to... He sounds familiar. Come on, Google. Teru Hanamura. Voice actor. English VA. Alright, so, because I have to check, he sounds familiar. Todd Habercorn. Oh, he's in Kill la Kill. Okay, that's where I know his name. He was also in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. And Devil May Cry 5 as two monsters. And Free. Let me just Control F this. Because I feel like I know him from another game. Tero was voiced by Italy. He apparently voices Korekio and Tero. Yep, of course he's in the Danganronpa 3 anime. Yeah, Harberton has a long laundry list. But I thought it was just, I thought it was Hifumi's voice actor for like a split second. Just doing a very different voice. But could you guys call me the ultimate chef instead? It has a more of a big city flavor to it, you know? I hope we get along well.
I am sorry.
Oh, that reminds me. I've not properly introduced myself either. I am terribly sorry to keep you waiting.
My name is Sonia Nevermind.
Yeah, people love her as well. I can see it from a glance. I am a foreign exchange student from a small European kingdom called Novoselic. I may cause trouble here and there, but I hope we can get along well. Same here. I hope we get along too. Light porcelain skin, sparkling blue eyes, and her hair glitters like fields of wheat. It's like she has this mysterious charm over that I want to gaze at forever. Are you enchanted? Well, that probably can't be helped. She's known as the ultimate princess, which means she's actually royalty. The ultimate princess? Normally I'd be surprised to hear this, but it's not just her beauty, she's so graceful. Completely at ease, even though she's a princess. This may sound rude of me to say, but truthfully, I feel happy. Wait, what are you happy about? In my home country, I did not have a single friend my age whose standing in society matched my own. To be able to do something like this with everyone is a new experience to me.
I shall praise you.
I shall extol your virtues. Extol my virtues? Thanks. What the... I certainly feel the urge to drop to one knee and bow. Hey, you three. Am I being left off the menu or something? No, that's not it. Oh, Tero. So you like to check out the restaurant first. It's the ultimate chef. Do you like it? I would be lying if I said I wasn't interested. And since I do not want to be a liar, then truthfully... Yeah, I like it.
Well, guess that's about it.
Thought I liked the big city flavor of my hometown. Though I like the big city flavor of my hometown, a country atmosphere like this is also splendid. Hey, are you?
Understand.
Refined, cultured, guilty as charged. No, not that. You just don't seem very worried, huh? Worried? What's there to worry about? Actually, I'm really happy. Happy? Why is that? If I can get serious real quick. I have a sneaking suspicion that Miss Peiko's actually a bit of a freak, if you catch my meaning. What do you think? What?
Bonjour.
She's probably wearing a black thong, too. What are your thoughts on that? Someone's already photoshopping the OK emoji on his hand. Now then, shall we discuss this somewhere privately? Come on, come on, come on, come on! No thanks. Well, putting that aside for now, this might also seem unexpected to you, but... I feel like Miss Sonia over there has a good chance of putting out. You see, everybody knows princesses are groomed to lack common sense, right?
Understand.
For example, I could tell her my loins are full of poison and ask her to suck it out. Is that why he was talking about poison earlier?
Pardon me? What are you talking about? We'll discuss this later. I better not see you try that again. Anyway, when I fantasize about stuff like that, I can't help but look forward to living on this island. When it comes to cooking love, passion is the most important ingredient. This guy seems dangerous, but for a completely different reason. Is that a school bell just now?
Huh?
Hajime, look at the monitor over there. Please don't tell me, please don't tell me, please don't tell me. Oh, thank God.
Congratulations, everyone! It appears that everyone has finished collecting the hope fragments. I'm so happy. So, I've prepared a present for everyone
I was just
that'll
reminded.
make you all very happy.
I am
apologize
free?
for the trouble, but please gather at the beach.
What do you mean you're free?
May shining hope be with you all.
What to do?
She said to meet at the beach. Is this gonna be okay? I'm starting to have a bad feeling about this.
But
No more morning announcements. Thinking won't solve anything. We can do that after we go to the beach. Is that precaution really enough? To be honest, I'm really worried, but it would look bad if I was the only one who didn't go. At least I think for now. Yeah, because Monokuma is in the screenshots for this game, so it's no spoiler that he's gonna be here. But, like, I don't know.
Such ignorance.
You guys are the last to arrive. What are you dilly-dallying for? Sorry to keep you all waiting.
That's fine.
Well, it's alright. More importantly, this is our only chance to talk between ourselves before the rabbit returns. Let's talk.
Listen,
Now then, let me hear your initial impressions of this island.
Now that you
I
mention...
happen to notice numerous locked-off bridges on the central island.
Oh!
Oh, those are so everybody doesn't get lost. I tried to cross one of them and the rabbit showed up and told me, so I'm telling the truth.
What?
So we don't get lost. Is the island really so big? But if you look at it in depth, it's just a normal island, right? It's got a resort and everything. Well, not that I've ever been to a resort before, but...
Hey, hey!
There's also a big ranch. There's also a large supermarket, too. It looks like it stocks everything from food to living amenities. The hotel was really nice, too. It'd be great if we can stay there. The restaurant inside the hotel was also very nice. It seemed to cater to a more plebeian taste.
Hey,
Can you guys listen to what I want to say, too? I found something very important on this island.
I can't stand
Girls. Very, very cute girls. All over the place. Gross. Getting goosebumps. All of you are fools. I can't believe nobody's mentioned the most serious truth.
Huh?
The most serious truth?
not possible.
If no one here has realized it, you're all bigger fools than I thought. What'd you say, you fat bastard? Don't be talking all big and shit.
Such ignorance.
Small dogs shouldn't bark so loud. The most serious truth? What does he mean? Start from left to right. Family came home and are here now. Say hi to parents. Hi, parents. I think I know one of you. I see. So that guy's figured it out as well. Hmm? You know too, Gundam? What is it? If you wish to know, you must pay my price. After all, this world is ruled by the law of equivalent exchange. Oh, I don't? It's your mom's side? Okay, I know your dad. That's about it. However, if someone like you is capable of offering a tribute that would satisfy tyrants such as myself, he probably doesn't know what it is.
I see.
It seems everyone has explored this island. And just as Usami said, there seems to be no danger. Byakuya said he found something, though. I wonder what it is.
What is it?
I wonder what Byakuya found. Since he's acting so mysterious and stuff, he probably found something big. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, if you're gonna talk to me about something boring, I'm just gonna swim, okay? Don't just do your own thing. Usami's coming here too. Let's hurry up, chop chop. What a free spirit. You sure talk big. Is being an affluent prodigy that big of a deal? I'm terribly sorry. I haven't discovered anything. I'm sorry, I'm such a useless fool. I'm sorry. She doesn't need to cry and apologize so much. The most serious truth. I fell asleep. Don't fall asleep! How can she be tired right now? My money's on it now. She's narcoleptic.
Damn it.
Did he really call me a small dog? Wow, he's angry. Shouldn't even try to talk to him.
You are right.
I do not really understand what he means.
Listen!
Everyone, please be quiet. Ugh. I don't know why, but I feel compelled to be quiet. I guess this is what being royalty is all about. No serious truth, huh? That sounds so deep.
That's totally
I have
it.
no choice but to confront Booyashaka directly to find out. She's already given this guy a nickname. I guess in that sense, she's pretty amazing.
However,
Despite how big this island is, I cannot believe it is uninhabited. Just what in the world is going on here? I do hope the supposed truth Byakuya has found will provide us with a hint.
aww.
Every time Byakuya runs his mouth, Fuyuhiko looks ready to kill him. Why do boys always provoke each other like that? I'm not sure I can answer that.
Jeez.
That Byakuya. He sure is beating around the bush.
Understand.
The most important thing in the world is... Nothing is more important than a cute girl. He knows what's up. He knows what's good. Just kinda sucks that he's probably a huge-ass pervert. Hey, what's the most serious truth? Did you find out something about this island? Have you all gone to the park that's across the bridge? Park with that weird bronze statue and all those creepy animals, right?
Listen.
When I saw it, I remembered a story I'd heard before. There's an island in the Pacific Ocean, a beautiful island paradise where summer never ends. It consists of a central island surrounded by 5 different islands. It's also said that 5 holy animals symbolize each of those surrounding islands. Huh?
Listen.
That island's name is... Jabberwock Island.
Could it be?
Could this island be Jabberwock Island? Is that the name of this island?
Very strange.
Still, there's something on my mind. In fact, according to what I've heard, Jabberwock Island is already... Never mind.
Hold on.
Hold it right there. That's a rather incomplete story you've told us.
Don't worry.
No need to shout. I'll let you know when I obtain more information. I don't care what this island's called. Nico Island, or Papua Island, or whatever. Doesn't change the fact that we've all got to live here, right? Living together on this tropical island sure is exciting. I'm super looking forward to it. Right on. This ain't a bad school at all. Hey, you guys?
I like it.
I like this island too. Can't say the same about the rest of you cretins. Huh? Did I hear something? I'm still worried, but I don't feel as worried as I did earlier. Yeah, since there's no danger or inconvenience, I feel like this won't be a problem. Hey, listen to what you guys are saying. We need to stay calm and think about this. We're all here to attend Hope's Peak Academy, right? But we're living on an island like this instead? No matter what, it's completely weird. Why don't you stop talking for a while? Go cool your head off or something. Huh?
To tell you
But-
the truth,
Plus, even if we wanted to leave, there's no way we can. There's no ship, and the planes are just for show.
It appears.
From what I've discovered, there's no way to contact the outside world either. In conclusion, it would be impossible to call for help. Then why don't we just swim home?
It's impossible.
There's no way we can swim that far.
Show some spirit.
What? Are you
I'm
stupid?
telling you, that's impossible. Then what if we cut down some trees and make a raft, just like the Kingdom Hearts?
I won't let you.
You can't do that. That's the biggest of no-nos.
Got it?
Please recall the guidelines to this school trip. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity. Got it? I want everyone to get along and live peacefully on this beautiful tropical island. What's with these rules? Who cares about that?
That's enough.
Stop. The rabbit seems to be rather finicky about these so-called rules. Based on that, what if your actions place everyone here in danger? The word danger is a bit much. I wouldn't do something like that.
Hajime.
Hajime, I understand how you feel, but you need to calm down a little, okay?
For now.
As long as we don't do anything weird, it seems there is no danger.
Yep.
As long as we gather for hope fragments, we'll be able to get off this island soon. You're all just gonna believe that? There's no other choice but to believe. For now, that is.
Hey, hey!
Anyway, Sami! What's this present you mentioned in your announcement earlier?
Ah!
Ah, that's right. Well, of course I didn't forget.
Love, love.
Love, love, this is it! Don't be upset, I prepared one for you all, so don't worry. What is this? It's a new Sami strap. If you squeeze the tummy, it talks.
I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
Isn't it cute? Love, love. What a waste of time. Man, I got my hopes up too. I'm ashamed I even had my hopes up.
You think so?
Really? I think it's very cute, especially how the ears look like a rabbit's. Well, Usami does mean rabbit, you know. Regardless, a large number of Usami straps ended up on the beach anyway. As I figured, after everyone received their strap, they just tossed them on the beach. Hey, you can't taint nature with trash! See? Even you think they're trash. Usami sadly picked up the straps and looked at us with a lonely expression on her face. And I even prepared one more present too, but now I don't want to give it to you bad kids. You have something else? Well, compared to the Usami strap, it's not that big of a deal. Basically, I prepared a motive for everyone. A motive? Hey. That's right, a motive for everyone to get along. We've all come to this tropical island, so I thought it would be great to do something island-themed. Like what? Are you thinking of throwing like a big party or something? Correct!
Wow.
Is it a festival? Or maybe a miniature shrine? How wonderful.
Anyway.
Excuse me, Miss Sonia. My loins are still full of poison, and I appreciate if you could just suck it out with your mouth.
Wait!
Knock it off, Teru Teru.
All right.
Oh, your tenderloins? You betcha. Just ignore him, Sonia.
I've got it.
If we're talking about fun parties on a tropical island, maybe it should be like a barbecue or something? Ah, a campfire sounds fun too.
Let's kill.
Let's find a hoop snake and kill it.
You serious?
Is looking for one not enough for you?
I see.
It seems everyone has different ideas, but if we're gonna beat the ocean, then first... Ta-da! This is what it's all about.
This is...
A swimming bag?
Love, love.
Correct. Love, love.
Whoa!
And then that means...
Ta-da!
That's right, I have swimsuits for everyone. Well, school swimsuits actually, I hope that's okay. Are you telling us to go swimming? In a situation like this?
Let's...
It's not like I'm ordering you guys to swim or anything, it's just if you want to go swimming, you can. I started checking so much that I couldn't pay attention to anything. I'm sorry. But there's no way I'm going swimming. There's no way everyone would just be so thoughtless as to go swimming in a situation like this.
That's right!
Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about! With the weather this nice, there's no way I'm gonna pass on swimming. I agree. Even my loins agree. See? Your tenderloins? I understand.
Wait!
Seriously, don't try to understand.
Hey, hey.
How long has it been since I last swam in the sea? Alright! Let's go charge! Or change. Those of us who were excited to go swimming went to get their swimsuits from Usami, and ran straight to the hotel to change.
Hey,
What are you going to do, Hajime?
Hajime.
I understand how you feel, and I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do. But if you feel up for it, I'd be happy if you came along too. I just got back from a reunion. That's fair. After we said that, Nagito ran over to the hotel as well. There's no danger on this island. There's nothing tragic waiting to happen on this island. Is that really true? If so, am I actually wrong? You're not going to swim? Nah, it's way more fun to step on the crabs walking on the beach. But I see. So it looks like she's staying too. It's unexpected. She seems more like the active type. Hey, you're really not gonna swim?
Huh?
Huh? Of course I am. Why? Then why don't you go with the others to change?
So annoying. annoying.
I don't need to change. All I gotta do is take off my clothes. What about your swimsuit? There's no way I'm gonna wear something so embarrassing as a school swimsuit. Hajime can see all the death flags everyone's putting out. This is completely fair. He seems to be the rational one. He's just wrong about so many things. So, let's hurry and swim. Those words. Akane quickly began taking off her. Whoa, hey!
I won't forgive you.
Hey there, shameful behavior like that's a no-no. If you're gonna swim, you gotta wear a swimsuit.
So annoying.
What a pain. Whew. Whew. Huh? You're not gonna swim, Hajime? I'm gonna get you to believe me. There's no way I can believe her. Speaking of which, everyone has returned. As Usami said that, I turned around and saw a group of people wearing swimsuits and jumping into the ocean and shouting with joy.
Yahoo!
Oh, that's where this picture comes from.
Yay! The sea! The water is so cool! It feels great!
Too salty! This water's too salty! It's not going easy on me.
Hey, I got some suntan lotion from the supermarket. Would anyone like a rub down?
Oh, you're quite considerate. Now, will you apply
I knew
right
they were
away?
gonna do that.
Rubbing lotion on a muscular man. All right, no problem. My tastes are pretty open, you know.
He is a bisexual icon.
You seem a little too open. Like you're covering too many bases by yourself.
I'll make sure to slather you with lots and lots of oil.
Also, Jesus Christ, his dick is huge.
What is this feeling of intense
Nekomaru's, that is.
bloodlust?
Feels like a resort. There's no other way to describe it. Seeing the other students having all this fun, Yep, I'm very happy. Everyone seems to be getting along with each other, so I'm very happy. I thought this would be hard until everyone got used to this, but they're all acting like ultimates. He has a Ricardo-sized package. Dude, Ricardo is almost, like, if you want to know where Ricardo is now, apparently he's a League streamer. I think that's fascinating. Let's keep up the pace and all do our best to peacefully enjoy this heart-throbbing school trip. What's this feeling of alienation? I can't really put it into words. Am I really wrong about all this? Also, Ricardo is like... What if it turns out he's all nuts and no dick? And we've all just been duped? Because it didn't look packed. It just looked like a biggest dickus. Ricardo is a fascinating individual. Am I really wrong about all this? Fine. Just gotta do it, right? Then I'll do it. Oof, that would be sad. Well, like, there's still a minimum that can be reached. And it's so massive that, like, it could just be an expand dong. Could be. I don't know. Dicks are weird. Then I'll do it. That's right, I'll do it.
Huh?
Hajime? Did something happen? Hey, hand me one of those swimsuits. Jeez, I can't believe I was the only one worrying. I feel like an idiot. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna seriously enjoy myself and have fun. Oh, hi, Moth.
Hey, you guys! Don't forget about me! Hey, wait for me! Let me join in the fun! Wait, huh?
Suddenly, the sky grew cloudy. Huh?
What is this? What's happening? These strange clouds. This doesn't look natural at all. Eh? Huh? Hey, what's going on? What'd you do? This is obviously not right. It was sunning just a few minutes ago. What is this? Huh? Do anything. What is all this? There's no way. Something like this shouldn't be happening. And at that exact moment, just when it seemed like it couldn't get any more confusing, it suddenly happened. Oh! My boy!
Mic check! Mic check! Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
That voice was so laid back and so gleeful that it seemed out of place. But it was different than Usami's. As if an endless storm of malice could be felt raging behind that laid-back voice. The moment I felt it, my body shuddered.
Surprise? You were totally surprised, right?
I can't tell. Is this game before or after DR1?
Waiting for so long. Let's leave all this worthless entertainment behind. It's time for the main attraction. You guys better hustle over to Jabberwock Park.
Uh-huh.
Could it be?
This voice... If it is... Oh, this is very bad. This is very bad. I gotta do something.
I won't let you.
It's all up to me. Hey, wait!
Very strange.
It seems that was an unusual occurrence. It's best if we go to... Jabberwock Park, was it? Let's hurry.
Hey!
Hey, wait! Can't say sadly.
Naturally.
There is no time to wait for them to change. I have a bad feeling about this. Can't really say as in it's spoilers or you don't know. I'll head over first. Shit! Just what the hell is going on? Good story, okay. We'll be really pissed if this is something fucking stupid. What is this? What the hell's going on? Okay. Jabberwock Park, right? What about you?
Aww.
Ooh, there's just too many Mr. Krabs. Fine, I'll just step on them later. You crabs better run while you still can. Leave here? Yes. So that character is not vegan. As we arrived at Jabberwock Park, Usami's shouting voice could be heard ringing through the park.
I won't let you.
Where are you? Where are you hiding? Hiding? Who are you talking to? Oh, my boy. Eh?
Hey, hey.
Where are you? Show yourself! We gonna get a good cutscene? I missed you.
Why, hello there! Thank you all for waiting! Long time no see, guys!
It's gotta be
I am
after then.
Monokuma. I'm the headmaster of this academy! Monokuma!
Now that I have made my dashing appearance, the first thing I need to say is, this is so freaking lame. Lame, I say, lamer than the lamest lame sauce. Oh, wait. Lame sauce? Is that tasty?
Hey, hey.
Ah, just as I thought. It was you. But how? Why is Monokuma here? Monokuma?
Silence!
Ah, shut up!
Hey,
I'm livid, you know. I'm about ready to barf thanks to your lukewarm attitude. Just what's with this heart-throbbing school trip crap, anyway? I'm bored. So helplessly bored. This ain't fun at all. You better knock this farce off right now.
What do you
We gotta make this, you know, meet the demands of the world. Nobody wants to see high school students living calm and peaceful lives. What everyone wants to see is other people's misery and despair. What the hell is with the stuffed animal? Nothing to say makes any damn sense. What is going on? What is that thing?
I won't let you.
Be careful, everyone. Stay back and leave this to me. I don't know why Monokuma is here, but as long as I have this magic stick... Yeah. Opening!
Stop!
Dun da da da! Victory!
No! My magic stick!
Now then, what to do after my flawless victory? First of all, you're too plain. White rabbits are far too plain. So, I'm gonna make you in my image. This is what happens when you defy me. I'll crunch ya. I'll bite ya. I'll rip you apart.
Stop it!
Hey, hold still. This wooden stick isn't gonna shove itself in, you know?
No! That's a no-no! That's a big no-no!
Ta-da! All done!
What? What is this? No!
I'm not supposed to look weird like this. Change me back to normal.
What's this?
My, defying your big brother's fashion sense. Is Monomi a little troublemaker?
Hey!
Big brother? Monomi?
My little
Your current
sister.
position is too wishy-washy, so I'm setting you to be my little sister, Monomi. Though, it's only an external setting, after all. Why do I have to be your little sister?
What?
Big sister, then? You want to be the older sister that got separated at birth?
I don't like this.
That doesn't feel right. Yep, you're definitely more like a little sister.
Call me Big
So that's
Brother.
how it's gonna be, Monomi. From now on, if you ever disobey me, I will never forgive you. How? Even the display changed to Monomi?
I won't forgive
Hey.
you!
I'll let you make up your own settings.
Stupid fool.
Although either way, Byaku's sprite type is hilarious depending on which way the game's stories go.
It hurts
Oh?
a lot when you punch me!
How about that? Now you've learned your lesson. What is this? Living stuffed animals fighting each other, that's like completely insane. If only I still had the magic stick, I could have totally beaten that awful Monokuma. It's your fault for leaving yourself open, even a 1 second opening is a life-threatening one on a battlefield.
Hey.
Hey, what's with this stupid performance?
Huh?
Who freaking knows? But it's obvious something bad is happening. What? What is this? What's going on? Huh? Now she's all weird looking. She matches me, you know. How insensitive.
What the?
There's more of them?
What did you say?
What does this mean? What is that black and white tanuki? I am not a tanuki. I am a bear. I'm Monokuma.
What's going on?
I don't understand it myself, but a new stuffed animal appeared? I mean, why is that stuffed animal even talking? Seriously, I'm not a stuffed animal. I'm Monokuma, the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
This is...
Monokuma? Did you say headmaster?
Anyway.
Regardless, it appears everyone has gathered. Now then,
As headmaster, I shall make a formal declaration. From this point onward, the killing school trip will now commence. Killing school trip? A school trip where everyone gets along and has no simulation at all. So damn boring. Nobody wants to play a game like that.
Hey! Hey!
You guys agree with me, right?
Thank you for waiting!
So, let's begin our killing school trip.
Do your best.
Naturally, you guys are the contestants.
You're kidding, right?
Killing contestants?
I won't forgive
What are you saying? I will absolutely, positively not allow such bloody events.
Ow! It hurts a lot when you kick me, too.
Jeez, your brain sure is tiny, Monami. How many times do I have to tell you? Pay attention this time, except in manga. A little sister is never smarter than her big brother.
Allow me to explain.
Now then, we got off topic a little, so let's go back to the explanation of the killing school trip. What do you mean, killing school trip?
What are you
Isn't
saying?
it obvious? You guys are going to kill each other.
Well,
Kill each other? I see.
Are you kidding me?
Kill each other?
No way, no way, no way.
What are you saying? That's impossible.
no.
Well, don't you think it's kind of lame and boring that you can't leave this island unless you all get along? So I'm changing the rules. If you want all this island, then please kill one of your friends. And then make it through the class trial without getting caught. Class trial?
That's right.
That's right! The class trial's the real charm of this killing school trip.
Allow me to explain.
If one of you gets murdered, the surviving members must participate in the class trial. At the class trial, there will be a showdown between the blackened killer and the spotless students. During the trial, you'll present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. The outcome will be decided by popular vote, and if you arrive at the correct answer, only the blackened killer will be punished. The rest may continue their school trip. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who gets away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. As far as the class trials go, that's all there is to it.
In other words,
Which means, if you kill someone and make it through the class trial, you will get to live and leave this island. However, if you are found guilty during the class trial, then you will be punished. It's a familiar but simple rule, right?
What the heck?
You keep repeating that word punish over and over. What's the deal with that? Basically, it's an execution.
That is...
Execution?
the pleasing punishment that follows the class trial. This is one of the perks of the killing school trip. What sort of spine-tingling punishments will we see? I can't help it. I'm already getting excited. There may even be some unique punishments, like impaling you through the head with a thingamajig claw.
Any method of killing is fine. Popular ones are bludgeoning, stabbing, strangling, and poisoning. To shooting, beating, running over, burning, bombing, slashing, drowning, execution, crushing, cursing. Please choose whichever killing method you prefer. No time limit. You can all kill as you please, but it's an all-you-can-murder buffet. A theme park for murder. That's what this killing school trip is all about. Ugh. I clutched my chest without realizing it. With each beat of my heart, a sharp, stabbing pain coursed through my body. I didn't understand what was happening to me.
Damn it.
Don't fuck with me.
That's right.
That's right. Who on earth would kill someone?
No way!
I'm not ordering anyone to kill. Whether or not you kill anyone is entirely up to you.
No.
But be careful. Youth doesn't last forever. If you're it'll be too late if you guys start to wait until you're in your 40s to start killing each other.
I won't believe. I won't believe.
I don't believe any of this. I don't believe any of this. I don't believe any of this.
What's going on?
Well, if nobody gets murdered, does that mean we'll never leave this island?
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
Anyway,
I'd like for you to all go through this killing school trip in a healthy and positive manner.
What's going on?
Wait just a minute. Why do we have to do this?
what's this?
Well, it's obvious. There's a reason you all need to kill each other. Huh?
Hold on.
Hold on. You've been running your mouth for quite some time now.
I have no idea.
I don't want to get violent, but if I do, I have no idea what might happen.
I'm gonna do it!
What? A fight? Do I need to beat the crap out of that black and white bear?
Let's go.
Who would dare try to kill? I'll put a stop to it, with force if necessary.
Why, you?
If you keep saying stupid stuff, the athletes in our group are gonna lose their patience.
Fine.
Is that so? Well, I guess I expected this reaction. If you guys want to do things by force, then I'll have to fight back with a little force of my own. Force? What are you gonna do? Surge, O gods who dwell between light and darkness, in accordance with our contract, I summon thee now.
Come
Forth.
forth, mana beasts.
What? What beasts? What? That's dumb! I've seen lots of strange and surprising things before I first arrived at this island. But still, the phenomenon taking place right in front of me was just blatantly out of this world.
What is this?
Why did the statue move?
Wrong.
That's no statue. They're mono beasts. Monster.
Hey,
No, I just said they're mono beasts. The strange thing about genuine surprise is that when it happens, your voice won't let you express it. I was forced to accept that. The sudden appearance of a monster might be normal in anime and video games. And that's precisely why I couldn't grasp the reality of the situation. Couldn't even feel fear. All I could do is stand aghast. No. This can't be. This is just too weird.
Don't tell me.
Am I having a nightmare or something? A nightmare, he says. He just admitted his brain's a total flower patch. Jeez, you guys sure are a skeptical bunch. If something doesn't fit within your narrow notions of common sense, you just deny it outright. How stupid. Ignorant cavemen are better than you all.
I don't like this.
Classifying events by according to their genre is a disease of the modern age. Everyone, please stay back. I will protect everyone.
I can't lose.
Even at the cost of my own life, I will protect everyone. Yeah. Huh? What's this? I know. This is nausea. Your sickly sweet sense of justice makes me want to puke. Alrighty then, it's decided. You'll be my example to everyone. Shit, we get an execution this early? It's just Mukuro all over again, then. What is that?
It's only the first stage, and Monomi's already dead. Is this that Ahego you like?
Is that a demon? Or perhaps it's a weapon from the future?
Monobeasts are dreadful weapons of distraction. The sudden appearance of a monster. Even though a life-threatening monster appeared, not a single one of us tried to run away. Give me a second, I gotta throw this bag out. Alright, I'm back. It's not that we didn't realize it was a monster. We were just vastly out of our element. We had never experienced anything like this before. We had no idea how to deal with it. The reality was very lethal at this particular moment. Ooh. That's right. This is what I wanted. The feeling of despair. Giving an example was totally the right call. Unlike the exuberantly laughing Monokuma, we were completely frozen. As though we'd forgotten to breathe. We just stood there, horrified. We were powerless, no different than the ants washed away in a storm.
Well now.
Now then, I believe I've made my point.
Just so we're clear, you guys can't defy me. If you don't want to end up as fish food, you better not disobey me. Just so you know, I don't feel mercy or sympathy. 'Cause I'm a bear after all. An
God,
excuse like,
that's
I
just
got
such a
high
fun
off this
voice
tropical
actor.
atmosphere. Won't work on me at all.
Also, in addition to the killing school trip, I've already updated your e-handbook. There, the rules for the killing school trip are written, so you better read them thoroughly. This might be loud, I'm sorry. Ignorance of the rules is no excuse either. Well, that's also true of any society, really. Now then, enjoy the remainder of this liberating and hard school trip. After he said his piece, Monokuma and his monobeasts vanished before our eyes. In truth, I was horribly tired. Everything was just so unreasonable. I didn't even care if this was the aftermath. Everyone else looked the same. We all had this tired expression on our pale faces. What just happened?
I won't believe. I won't believe.
I just don't believe it, that's all. That's all there is to it. It would be one thing if we were up against a human or even an animal. What the hell can we do against a monster like that?
What's going on?
It's impossible. Why is something impossible happening?
It's certainly possible.
Well then, it's not really impossible. Those monobeasts, or whatever they're called, are machines. Therefore, Monokuma must also be the same. As long as they're machines, it means someone made them and is controlling them.
Then
Who could be responsible? Why were we put into this unexplainable situation?
answer me.
Hey, who was it? Who? It could be anyone. It's not like I believe it anyway. There's no way I'd believe something like that.
Anyway.
More importantly, are you guys hungry? Let's stop thinking about this and just eat.
Oh.
You can eat first.
Listen,
No matter how confused or upset you are, I don't mind. However, remember this. I don't know who in the world is orchestrating this, but we don't need to be cautious of those machines, or even of whoever's controlling them. More than anything, we must be cautious of
ourselves. Being brought to a tropical island with complete strangers in order to kill each other to escape. That creates fear in our minds, and the desire to escape that hopeless fear is our worst enemy.
We looked around at each other's faces. I like how Kamaida and Hajime are looking at each other. It was obvious from looking at their expressions. Everyone was forced to admit the truth of what they just said. Of what he just said. We had to be honest with ourselves and admit that we also had that potential. Only a student who kills a classmate can escape this island. Which means in order to escape this hopeless situation, we must sacrifice a person. However, there's a possibility that a killing may never occur, but... well, even I'm no different. So can I be truly confident that something like that isn't going to happen? No. There's no way I can know for sure. In this nightmare of a situation, I don't have confidence to say that outright. Once you're suspicious of something, you'll start to be suspicious of everything. Even of yourself. That's why it felt so hopeless. The day became a day unlike any other. A day which held more significant meaning. That was a special day. A very meaningful day full of despair. That was the beginning. The killing school trip had begun, and this tropical island was the stage. I am never gonna get tired of this of this series theme song. This is just a fucking bop. I love that this is in, I think it's Groove Coaster, I believe is the rhythm game. Also, like, Crypto the Necrodancer has some Danganronpa tracks in it. Which, to be fair, even if you don't like the games, listen to the soundtrack on its own. That is so much more menacing than the first game. To be continued. Fosho Broken Wand. Hell yeah, I want to save. Rule number 5. Once a murder takes place, the class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. Fucking... Rule 6. If the blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If the blackened is not exposed, the remaining students will be executed. As a reward, the surviving blackened will be forgiven of their crime and allowed to leave the island. The body discovery announcement will play as soon as three or more people discover a body for the first time. Destroying any property on this island without permission is expressly prohibited. This includes surveillance cameras and monitors. So yeah, I think that destroying would count as taking the camera off the tripod. Rule 11. You are free to investigate this island at your own discretions. Your actions in this regard are not limited. Last rule. Additional school trips may be added at the headmaster's discretion. As I raised my head from the e-handbook with a heavy sigh, I saw the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the bench, paralyzed with thought. Is he really gonna make us do this? There's no way I could believe that this was now my reality. Even so, this is undeniably real. No matter how much I didn't want to believe it, the moment I experienced and felt it for myself, it became undeniably real. This is a reality that cannot be more different from my usual daily life. School, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures. That kind of daily life is no longer mine. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. They looked as if they were about to fall into my hands, like fluttering snow. For the first time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I've grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. As I stared blankly into that night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. The student who murders their classmate will be able to leave this island. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. Nobody said a word, and eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. It led straight to the first night, a night so beautiful it enchanted me. And yet, my heart was horribly upset. That kind of beauty was definitely far different from my usual daily life. Destination Despair, daily life.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Every single one of you, please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors. You never know who might be planning to kill you. Bye-bye.
Damn, that's ominous. A cottage, huh? So first off... Really? Okay, so we have truth bullets. We're gonna go until the first true free time event, by the way. Assuming that's a system. Damn it! As soon as I entered the college, I collapsed onto the bed. What the hell? As I screamed silently to myself, I buried my head in my arms. I don't want to see anyone anymore. I just wanted to be alone forever. I have nobody I can trust. Because if I want to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only person I can trust is myself. No. Even I don't believe that. In truth, after I was forced to hear that dumb rule, you can't leave unless you kill someone, I've realized there's a part of me that really wants to get off the island. And at that moment, I let out a scream. Ah! The scream erupted from my mouth. Ah! Rushed from my mouth like water from a collapsed dam. Ah! Why me? Why do I have to go through with this? I began to lose my voice, and it faded entirely not long after. What followed was silence. No, not complete silence. I heard the faint sound of crashing waves in the distance. As if the waves were murmuring into my ears. It was no longer the world you knew. And once again, I buried my head in my arms. Why am I here? What am I doing here? I forced my eyes shut. I wasn't tired or anything, but just wanted to sleep. If only for a short while. I wanted to put an end to it all. And if by chance I managed to wake up the next day, it'd be awesome if I was back to my normal life. With these meager expectations, I fell into a light sleep. Ahem.
Danganronpa 2!
To those of you who purchased Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, thank you very much. To those of you who are borrowing Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair from a friend, you always risk losing friends when you borrow their things, so you should buy your own copy just to be safe. That doesn't work when it's digital. Now then, it's been a while since the main story started. So I'll give you keynote addresses right now. From now on, I promise you'll be charmed by this world. It genuinely deserves to be called a true game. So, make sure you get excited and immerse yourself in the heart-throbbing actions of your heart to your heart's content.
Now then, until the very end, please enjoy this game to the fullest.
Thank you.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
So, definitely wasn't a dream after all. I was forced to acknowledge that yet again, which put me in a bad mood from the get-go. I guess, for now, I should go outside.
No, no, no!
You're not allowed to go out. Monokuma? Why are you here?
No way!
Hey, now, don't be so worried. I'm here for fun reasons. Fun reasons?
Hey,
I want you to find my stuffed animals. I got ahead of myself and made too many. But I thought it'd just be a waste to throw them away, so I've hidden them all over the island.
If you
They're scattered over various areas, so just go right ahead and look for them all. Wait, why do I have to do something like that?
Too bad.
Because I said so. You can't say no. I've already hidden one of them in this room, and I won't let you out until you find it.
Well,
Good luck! Damn it, that selfish stuffed animal. Found it. Wherever I go, surveillance cameras are all over the place. Pissing me off, I'm being watched by a lunatic. Yo, I'm dozing off, so I think I'm gonna talk to you later. Alright, thank you.
I mean, if you want to stay a little bit longer, again, I have a definite stopping point, and I feel like it should be soon.
Huh?
Obtained hidden Monokuma.
Wow.
Good job. I've also left you some mono coins. I'm so generous.
Isn't that
These coins can be exchanged for fabulous items at the beach and the Rocket Punch Market. I've also hidden the stuffed animals in other places too, so do your best and look for them. If you find them all, surprise, surprise. What? Never mind, I should just go. There's room for showering beyond this point. It's pretty large and looks easy to use, but I've never really felt comfortable showering. Well, it's this kind of situation after all. This is where Monokuma plushies are placed. Placing stuff like this in here without my permission. The room has a ton of windows. They probably want it to feel tropical and open. Well, this isn't really the time to be grateful for that. I sort of do, but I'm just not being able to stay awake to save my life, probably because of last night. Are you okay? Ugh.
Huh?
Oh, it's just you. Don't scare me like that. I could say the same for you.
Hey.
By the way, did you see him?
Damn it.
Oh man, no good. What the hell are they? Definitely not good. What are you talking about? The bridge, you know? Remember the bridge of the Central Island? Did something happen to it? No shit! Why the hell else would I be here?
This is bad.
Those monsters are in front of the bridges. They're blocking them off.
Wrong.
Yeah, body isn't on a nighttime schedule. Oh. Mine is. Whoops. They're not monsters. They're mono beasts.
So cool.
The mono beasts are the guardians of Jabberwock Island. They're making sure you guys don't think about ignoring the progression by just going to the other islands. Those monsters are as gatekeepers. It's better if I don't get close to them.
Damn it.
This is so annoying. I can't stand this anymore. Hey, get a grip. Your face is getting weird.
Aw, man.
I can't. There's no way I can get a grip. We're gonna get eaten by monsters. There's no way I can enjoy vacationing here now.
Hey,
Hey, what's with all the noise? Ah! Another monster! Staying up late a few times in a row has been fucking it up. Whoops. And I came all the way to get here to get you both. But if you're going to call me a monster... You're here to get us?
well,
I was told to come get you because we were waiting for you two and you never showed up. Everyone's waiting at the hotel restaurant. Hurry up and join us. Everyone's waiting at the restaurant?
Damn it.
Whatever, man. I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm out of here! Hey, where are you going? That's what I tried to say, but Kazuichi sprinted away like lightning. Guess I'll head over to the restaurant. Yeah, but it's all good. I've been enjoying it. Hell yeah. That's the first time in a while I've kept someone up all night. Oh, I only make that joke because I know you're an adult. You're late, Hajime. And where's Kazuichi? I thought you were together. He ran off somewhere.
Huh?
Huh? Where? Well, he pretty much said he was running away, but... We're running, but where? There is nowhere to run away. What a weirdo. However, after what we witnessed yesterday, his behavior is understandable.
Eh? What do you mean? Did something happen yesterday? I don't remember anything happening, and even if I did, it looked totally fake anyway.
Understand?
Yep. Not worth remembering at all. It'd be a lot easier to deal with this if I could just deny it outright like that.
Hey,
So, why have you gathered us here? Not yet. Not until Kazuichi arrives. Wait a second, does that mean the reason you told us to come here is...
pointing!
Oui! Apparently Monsieur Byakuya has something to tell us. Really? What?
I'm gonna do it!
Obviously, we're here to discuss our strategy for defeating that monster.
It's impossible!
There's no way we can fight that thing. I mean, it has heavy weapons and everything.
Show some
Anything is possible with a fighting spirit.
Let me tell you.
A bold post. However, let me give you some advice.
It was close.
The truly strong do not raise their voice so recklessly.
Hey!
Anyway, good night. Good night. Hey, let's start talking already. This is probably some lame attempt to make us feel better or something.
Don't make me repeat
Don't make me repeat myself. When everyone is here, then we can start talking. Ah, jeez, fine. I'll just bring Kazuichi myself then. Everyone wait here. I'll find him and bring him here, even if I have to tie him up. A little jealous now, getting tied up by Miss Myra. Maybe I should run away too. Just kidding. Disgusting moron.
That's fine.
Now then, let's have breakfast while we wait for everyone.
Let's eat.
The moment he said that, he started wolfing down the pile of food in front of him. But where'd the food come from anyway? When I arrived this morning, it was already here. They even have crab and shrimp. Crab and shrimp are such a pain to eat. I hate them as much as I hate Makan's ugly, stuttering face. My ugly, stuttering face?
Gross!
That's it. That's the face right there. Why are you being so mean? You're the kind of girl that bullies just love to torment, aren't you? You should stop now.
Oh!
Ah, I got it. Terra prepared this food, right? Unfortunately, it wasn't me. You see, the food I make doesn't taste as shitty as this does. This is bad? Tastes yummy to me.
No.
Just yummy, right? Compared to world-class dishes I make, a dish that tastes yummy would be considered shit.
Nonsense!
In fact, even comparing them is out of the question. Comparing my dishes to this lovely peasant food, to this lowly peasant food, how rude. Hey, don't take it so personally.
Understand?
I'm just saying, if you guys ate my food, you wouldn't be able to control yourself.
What?
What does that mean?
Well done.
Well, let's just say your jaw wouldn't be the only thing that drops.
There's no mistaking
In
it.
fact, your panties would drop too, like the black dung mix Peiko is wearing, for example.
Did you say?
You creep, how do you know about that? You guessed correctly? However, Terra did not prepare this food. Then the one who did is... Could it have been Monokuma? Is it safe to eat food cooked by something like that?
Don't worry.
That's why I'm tasting it for poison, to make sure it's safe for consumption. You don't need to eat that much to check it for poison.
Hey,
Okay, thanks for waiting. I brought him.
you are a
Hey,
boy,
straighten
right?
up a little bit more. Shouldn't a man like you be embarrassed to walk like that? Stop, don't pull, you're gonna rip my sleeves. Even though you look all flashy, you're actually a big coward.
Careful!
Are you gonna be okay? Gonna pee your pants, maybe? Maybe shit and cum. People like you are usually the first victim, you know. I just want to go home already! What the?
I tripped!
Can you even call that tripping? How in the world did you end up in such a compromising position after tripping?
Well, it certainly makes me happy. I'm very happy right now.
I'm so embarrassed.
Uh-huh.
Please help me.
She looks so adorable when she's embarrassed. It's so moe. I'm practically snorting with joy. We should help her up.
Are you okay?
Mikan? Are you okay? My head is throbbing a little, but I'm okay. Your head's definitely not okay.
Hey.
She's beyond just being a clumsy girl. That fall of hers was like a magic trick or something. Anyway, everyone here now, right? Everyone's here right now, right? Then let's get going. Since I'm getting sleepy. You're right, but I'm not quite ready to stop eating breakfast, so I should begin my talk. So it's finally starting. That took way too long.
Listen.
First, I have a question for you all. That Monokuma thing ordered us to kill each other. So under these strange circumstances, what do you think we need right now? Who the fuck knows? Get to the point already.
Don't make me repeat
If you
myself.
want to get to the point, then you better hurry up and answer my question.
Huh?
What do we need? We need food and sleep, obviously, right?
No!
No, you've forgotten about shitting. Which means the answer is a good appetite, a good night's sleep, and a good shit. Does anyone have a real answer?
Perhaps
Could it be a bond? Bond? This is what I believe. As long as the Ultimates work together, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
it's obvious.
You'll all be able to create a hope that can overcome any despair. That's why, if we want to escape this island, we need to promise each other that we'll work together.
Gross.
Wow, he said that with a straight face. How was he not embarrassed? Just as I figured. That was kinda lame, huh? However, he does have a point. This must be why Monokuma is enforcing a rule that will cause us to be suspicious of each other.
I see.
I see. That was a pretty good answer. Since it's impossible to face our enemy as individuals, under these circumstances we must fight as a group. However, what we need to achieve that solidarity is not something as easygoing and optimistic as a bond.
Huh?
Then what?
Listen.
What we need right now is a disciplined leadership, provided by an unmistakable leader.
I see.
I see. Even sports teams need captains, after all.
Rejoice.
Good choice. I shall accept that position. Huh? Now then, I'll wrap up this introduction, and let's move on to the main question.
Hey.
Wait just a second.
What?
What is it?
Jeez.
What did you just say? I don't care how you excuse it, you're being too forceful. Deciding on the leader all on your own? Why does it have to be you anyway?
Possible.
Who is more fit to lead other than me? I am the ultimate affluent progeny of the Togami household, destined to stand above all others.
What are you saying?
Seriously, I'm telling you that attitude of yours is just too forceful.
Wait.
Maru, please wait. It's true that Byakuya may be a little forceful, but given our current situation, I believe that a leader's duty, under circumstances like this, is to be forceful to a certain degree.
But
That may be true, but if we needed someone who can lead people, then even Sonia can... No, perish the thought. I am merely a figurehead.
Hey.
Well, he must have the qualities as a lead. Well, he must have the qualities of a leader if he can accept the role under these circumstances. If everyone's okay with it, I'm okay with it too.
It's all clear.
Then, I guess we've made our decision. Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much, I promise. So reliable. True, it's true he's reliable, but I'm a bit surprised. I don't think he was the type of guy who'd say something like that. I expected the ultimate affluent prodigy to look down on us, like we're bugs or something. Now then, let's move on to the topic at hand. For real this time, I have something to show you all. Something to show us?
Follow me.
At the Jabberwocks Park at the Central Island. Come, follow me. After saying it so bluntly, Byakuya turned and left the restaurant, stomping his feet along the way. Just as I thought. Sure is forceful.
aw,
Jeez, we may have made a mistake in choosing him as the leader. Though everyone made similar complaints, they all followed Byakuya straight out of the restaurant. Except you.
Let's go, Jumpy.
My 4 dark days of destruction. Let us venture to the end of the earth. Jabberwock Park. There's no need to shout. Just hurry up and go already. You don't have to pay attention to me. Just go. I'll catch up with you soon. You don't seem so persuasive when you have that look on your face. Can't help it. When I get hungry, I lose most of my energy. So... After she said that, Akane ate the entire pile of food on her plate in one gulp. Man, that was good. Wait, so fast, I doubt you even tasted it. Ugh. What happened? Are you choking?
Damn it.
Crap. Now that I've eaten a little, I'm even hungrier.
So annoying.
Jeez, Byakuya better finish just talk fast, because once he's done, I'm going to eat as much as I can. I guess I should go for now. Let me just make a once over this room. Nope. I better hurry and follow Byakuya. He's at Jabberwock Park, I believe. What are you doing? You should hurry up over to the park. Ah! Didn't the same thing happen last time too? Hajime, how many times are you gonna surprise me? Just spoke to you normally. Anyway, you should hurry over to the park. Shut up! I'm going back to my room. Seriously, this is all just one big hassle. Ah, damn it! Seriously, if we're on a tropical paradise like this, why are we in this situation in the first place? This isn't right. Isn't a vacation supposed to be nothing but lounging around and sipping coconut juice? Relax, snapping at me won't change a thing, eh? Hajime, it's decided. Better come to the beach with me later. Huh? For coconuts, damn it, I saw some big ones that fell onto the shore. I haven't figured out how to split them open, but once I do, we're gonna have ourselves some coconut juice. You can't just will a coconut open. Just give up already and get some from the supermarket. You just don't understand. Fine, be that way. I'm never gonna ask for your help again. He left. I hope he goes straight to the park. Now then, I should hurry too. Well, actually, let's see how buying items works. There you are.
Huh? Are you serious?
Bitch. Would you like to purchase something? Sure. Let's see how this is handled. Man's not. So it's not a gachapon anymore. That's nice. Let's just have the list up anyways. Should probably get going. I was gonna say, let's make sure you haven't pooped yourself. Now gifts. Y'all like this?
Oh, I can give it gifts outside. Okay. Let's see. So the hope meter does grow. Yeah. Whoa. Shit, yeah, okay. Huh. Could've sworn I saw someone. For skinny people, you're awfully slow. It seems you are just too fast for us. Jeez, I never expected a fatso like him to move so fast.
What?
So, what's supposed to be here?
What?
Here? Really?
Such ignorance.
If you hadn't noticed it yet, then I was right to dismiss you all as idiots. What is that? An obviously out-of-place object placed in the center of a peaceful park. Looks like a clock, but something seems off. It's counting down.
What's going on?
Was this here when we came here last time?
No!
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I found it this morning when I was exploring the island one more time. It's unknown when it was really placed here.
It appears.
Monokuma must have placed this object. What does this countdown even mean? I got no clue. Once again, something has appeared that I don't understand. But it's got nothing to do with me because I refuse to believe this is happening.
Hold on!
Could it be? Better not be a bomb.
Are you kidding me?
A bomb?
Not possible.
If they wanted to blow up the island, they would have done it by now. So there's no need for a countdown. Then what are they counting down? It's a mystery.
Right?
A mysterious mystery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Monami?
What?
Why are you here? I overheard everyone talking while I was patrolling, so I came over. No, not that. Didn't Monokuma kill you?
I see.
So that's why you were surprised. You don't gotta worry about that. After all, I can never die.
It appears you cannot.
I see. You must be an undead abomination, risen from the foulest depths of the netherworld by black magic. Do you want me to make you my thrall?
Hey.
Monami's a mechanical stuffed animal, right? Doesn't mean she can't die. Doesn't that mean she can't die in the first place? Now that you mention it, she only need like a spare or something. A spare? What a mean thing to say. However, you have arrived at the perfect time. There's something I want to ask you.
Come on.
What is the meaning behind this timer and its countdown? Answer me. Huh? Countdown? Oh, what is this? I'm sorry. I don't know what that is.
Hey.
You really don't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I really don't have a grasp of what Monokuma's up to.
Huh?
You don't know? You know you're Monokuma's little sister?
That's wrong.
I'm not my brother's little sister. Did she just accept her role or not? Which one is it?
Alrighty.
Anyway, let's all do our best. Let's kick the evil Monokuma off this island. If you don't know what that countdown is for, you're useless to us. Get lost. Let's... together...
I said get lost.
Oh, I mean... Yep. I'm sorry. Perhaps you were being a little too harsh. I'm starting to feel sorry for it. Miss Sonia. May I call you Miss Sonia? No, I insist on calling you that.
I won't be fooled.
There's no need to feel sorry for that thing. She's obviously working with Monokuma.
Hey,
Who
bastard.
the fuck cares about that stuffed animal? More importantly, what the hell is that clock? Looks like... It looks ominous, doesn't it? Put that object there. And how'd they do it in just one night? Can't imagine. Which means it doesn't make any sense. Also, it's deadly. However, that's not all that's unimaginable. This island is full of mysteries that we can't begin to imagine. For example, how were the 16 of us brought to this island? I wasn't trying to think about it since it's been bugging me too, but he's right. That is a mystery. There's more. Why is Jabberwock Island, which is known for being a popular resort destination, now an uninhabited island? There's no sign of tourists or even citizens on this island. Is something like that even possible?
This too.
All
must be the
civilizations
will
are
of
destined to
causality.
collapse. Nothing begets existence, and existence begets nothing. So it collapsed?
You are right.
Society is much like fruit. Once it matures, it is inevitable that it will eventually rot. As the economy grows, the private sector stagnates as elders and bureaucrats become more and more powerful. As time passes, this power becomes the status quo and crushes the seeds of any possible reformation.
That is...
Such a sad trend. I don't really understand all that, but I feel like the situation here is somewhat different.
So,
Maybe the Monobeast killed everyone on this island. And that's how it became inhabited?
It's certainly possible.
That's a possibility, but we don't know that for sure. This mystery remains a mystery, it seems. It's like everything here is just full of mysteries. You're right. It's mysteries on top of mysteries. However, since these mysteries are overlapping with one another, I doubt some no-name group is behind this. What are you trying to say?
So in other
I
words,
mean, the situation we're in is undeniably the work of some enormous organization. Enormous organization? Monomi, Monokuma, and the Monobeast. They're all machines that require major technical skill to operate.
Are we screwed?
Plus, they need a ton of funding. There's no way these things were just made for the hell of it.
in other words,
That organization might be controlling these machines and monitoring the island with those cameras.
Then...
Could those fiends be hiding on this island?
not possible.
Not likely. They're probably running from this somewhere else, somewhere safe.
Oh?
Where would that be? I don't know. Anyway, there's no mistake that an enormous organization is behind all this. I see. A big organization, huh? I can't imagine what kind of people they could be.
In other words,
Well, let's see. There's my Tagami Corporation, Sonya's Novoselic Kingdom, and the Kuzuryu clan. It could definitely have some... It could have definitely been an organization as powerful as one of those groups, if not more so. I'm used to being mistrusted. Do what you will. Hold on.
I don't care about you or the Kuzuryu clan, but I won't allow you to doubt Miss Sonia. Miss Sonia is a hot blonde princess. There's a sharp distinction between her and you punks.
Yes.
Yeah, just shut up already, loser. Loser? Are you talking about me? It's obvious from your flashy clothes that you just want to stand out because you're actually a loser. It must be hard to make your living in the lame-ass loser industry. Too far, dude. That's going way too far. Hey, Byakuya. Were you serious just now? About this being relayed to your family and Sonia's and such? I'm just using them as an example. I'm not saying they have anything to do with this. But you're certain we're up against a huge organization, right?
However,
Even if such an organization exists, would they make us go through something like this?
Anyway,
Whatever. How long are we gonna keep talking about this? Why don't we talk about something more realistic? Our enemy's purpose is still unknown. As long as we find out who's behind this, we'll learn their purposes.
So, in other words,
So what we must do now is find out who our enemy is. If we do that, we'll be much closer to a breakthrough. Luckily, according to this e-handbook, we are free to explore the island.
listen,
There will definitely be a clue about the enemy on this island somewhere. Let's start looking.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's get this crap done! What are we looking for?
Hey,
Akane, were you even listening? We need to find clues that tell us who our enemy is.
Fine.
No problem. No matter how large this organization may be, they will not be able to stand against us.
Go, my four dark
They are
banners
destined
of
to fall and
destruction.
turn to ash at the might of my four dark divas of destruction.
wow.
Wow, hamsters came right out of your scarf. So adorable.
What?
Adorable, you say. Thank you.
Oh my!
You're really happy about that, huh? Look at this guy talking to Miss Sonia all casually. Definitely gonna beat the crap out of him later. I don't get it. In this tense situation, we all need to be more cautious. And yet, I'm relieved everyone is in such high spirits. It's strange, but I feel like I can rely on him. This must be what it means to have the confidence of an ultimate. Then, what am I? Am I confident enough to call myself one of them? Damn it. I still can't remember. What talent am I supposed to have?
Listen,
Anyway, let me just say this. There's no time to be thinking about something as... God damn it. Support for Windows 10, April 2018, update ends in November 2019. Fucking hell. Pick a time. Give me a second. I guess my computer is being such a fucking nuisance that I'm on an old version of Windows. I'll schedule it after the stream. There's no time to be thinking of something as foolish as killing each other. You must do what you have to do. Observe, speculate, recognize, comprehend. Even if it seems impossible, just persevere. But most importantly, follow my lead. I'll make sure to return you all to your normal lives. This is your leader's order. Understand? That's like totally awesome. That's right. That right hand of him is so plump. I've got the perfect nickname for him. Ham Hands.
ham hands.
Ham Hands, you say?
Interesting.
Never thought I'd see the day when someone called me something like that. Why aren't you getting mad?
Naturally.
Why would I get mad at something as petty as that? She observed me directly and thought up a nickname. There's nothing dishonest about a name like that.
Perhaps. I've always yearned for this, though it may seem ironic for me to realize that in this particular situation. He's totally monologuing right now.
Such silly talk.
Don't worry about it. I was talking to myself just now. I see. Hold up. Wish my door closing stick was a little bit longer. Hey. Beggars can't be choosers. I see. I don't really get it, but I guess this guy isn't just some overconfident, narcissistic jerk after all. Despite our situation, he's mysteriously calm. He might just be a reliable person after all. Alright then. We should listen to Byakuya and not waste our energy thinking about pointless things. It's true that we're not in the best situation, but it's also not the worst.
Great!
Because we're not alone. We have friends we can count on to support each other.
Gross.
Seriously? That sounds so lame. I knew it. I was thinking of myself just how lame I sounded saying that. Friends, huh? Till now, I never really thought about friendship. Sort of things seemed embarrassing. I never would have thought about it in this situation. No, actually, it's more like because of this situation. In the end, we never solved the mystery of the ominous countdown. But without losing heart, we all went back to the hotel. Believe in your friends, huh? It'd be difficult to believe in them right away, but it'd be nice if it could happen a little at a time. Huh. If I'm starting to think like that, doesn't that show I'm making good progress? Now then, there's no reason to hole up in my room and stare blankly into space. Since there's time, it'd be a great idea if I went ahead and talked to everyone. I know it's sudden, but it's time for a brief tutorial. During the school trip, there will be moments called free time. During free time, you'll be able to strengthen your friendship by spending time with other students. Also, if you gave them a present afterwards, you might make an even better impression. You can obtain presents from the Mono Yashin and vending machine at the supermarket. When you strengthen a friendship, an intimate event is activated and added into the report card. Also, if you show any hope fragments you've gathered to Asami via the report card, you can gain new skills. Feel free to strengthen your friendships with as many people as you want. Also, when you spend time with someone, time will pass, and you will return to your cottage afterward. After passing the time several days, your free time will end, and you will continue on the main story. By the way, you can skip free time by resting in your cottage. Though I don't really recommend it, please use it if you just want to continue the main story right away. And that's where I'm going to end this off, because it's late. Like 3 a.m. late. Or 2:56 late. Either way, that just means I will see y'all in the next stream, which should be Monday-ish. Either way, I will see you guys later.